Triple H, bro. Goddamn. Triple fucking H. Triple never fails. What was that show? May I ask? What was the purpose of that show, might I ask? Even better.
Well, man, I really think after watching this show and the level of heat going in and coming out of both War Games matches should probably be your biggest indication not to do War Games next year. Now, I know they won't, because apparently things are making the rounds that they're already looking at another big stadium show for War Games come next year in 2026 is what I've been hearing. I know they're not going to do it. I know this is going to be a yearly thing, even though a couple years ago, there was, the rumors making the round that, Triple H wanted to get rid of the 5-on-5s because he felt like they were pointless and they overstayed their welcome. He wanted to get rid of the brand on brand because he thought they overstayed their welcome. I feel that way now about War Games, and that sucks because it is something that I truly used to love. These War Games matches in WWE, I'm not saying they have to be death matches.
No.
All I fucking ask, because again, I expect more of the death match quality out of AEW because they're the alternative. That's what I like to watch from them. In WWE, all I fucking ask is for a good fucking story and for the fucking teams to make sense.
Nothing.
This year, we got none of that. We got a thrown together ass fucking babyface team with, basically the team we got last year, except replace Sami Zayn with Cody Rhodes. And it made no sense. It absolutely made no sense to throw Cody Rhodes in there. You look at the heel side of the heel team. You threw Logan Paul in there. You put Drew McIntyre into the fucking mix with the Vision. None of these guys beefed all year. Minus, again, the Usos, Punk, Roman, and the Vision. And with the women's, so don't even get me started on the women's, but Kabuki Warriors teaming with Nia Jax and Lash Legend.
A bougie bully, Lash Legend. Actually.
All for them to go and get Becky Lynch. So you can add AJ Lee to the women's side. That's Charlotte, Alexa, Rhea, and Io, which that team, I guess, made a little bit of sense. Again, they added AJ Lee and it kind of, didn't really make sense with everybody that was currently involved in the story. All I fucking ask is for teams that make sense. Again, it's WWE. There's no way in hell I'm expecting deathmatch quality. I know it's going to be a bunch of kendo sticks and chairs and Slim Jim tables, right? I get that. But bro, if you're not going to provide that, the fucking least you can do, because they tout up and down about how they're storytellers and we tell stories and this and that. All I can fucking ask out of this company is for a put together story. Look at the last 3 years of War Games, at least with the men's.
Story.
Bloodline versus Brawling Brutes, Drew, and KO. 5 guys that the Bloodline was feuding with. 2023 was the Judgment Day versus Cody, Orton, Seth, Jay, Sammy. Judgment Day versus 4 guys they were feuding with, and then Cody called upon Randy because he's a friend. But again, they have history that makes sense. Last year, my favorite one, the Bloodline versus the Bloodline. Then the OG Bloodline had to go and call upon CM Punk, which wasn't even really an OG Bloodline move. It was a Paul Heyman move. He needed a favor from a friend because they were outnumbered. Made fucking sense. These teams this year maybe again minus the women's babyface team, made no sense as to why they were together at all. It was thrown together. Y'all are the storytelling company. I expect thrown together shit out of AEW.
Yeah, it's what I expect from AEW, and with blood and guts for them, thrown together ass shit, brutal match. What I expect for WWE, lesser of a match, more of a story. And tonight, and again, like you said, that's okay, because that's what I expected. I loved last year's War Games. There wasn't no blood, no doing crazy shit last year, but it was a good-ass story with tension, with interesting characters interacting with each other. And we didn't get an ounce of that this year. Not in the build-up, not in the match, and not even after the fucking match. Because after the match, you just have fucking him, you have Roman Reigns just look at Cody, tell him he's not going to team with him ever again, and then fade to fucking black. And then you have the post-show people talk about how the team's in tension, and we're probably going to have this fucking bleed into Monday Night Raw now. Thanks, Triple H. You really know how to stretch bullshit out to make me meaningless. Meaningless War Games, meaningless setup, meaningless teams. Everything tonight was fucking meaningless. The only thing you did tonight was point in a direction for a WrestleMania match at WrestleMania, that if it is the case and we are getting that match, this will be the third time we're getting it at WrestleMania. For fucking what, dude? I like Roman. I want Roman to go for a title at WrestleMania. If you run back Cody and Reigns again, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that match, dude. I like Roman. I want to see Roman in a title match, and I want to see Cody lose at WrestleMania. But, all those things do correlate, but they don't correlate together this time, and I do not want that. I'm sorry. I want Roman Reigns versus CM Punk, and I would actually rather take anybody else in the other world title scene, but I thought we would have got Cody and Randy, and it looks like we're not getting that. If the direct, man, horrible night for these guys. Brock Lesnar came in, stunk the fucking match up, dude. Dropped fucking Punk on his head. Braun got fucking dropped on his neck. In the women's War Games, bro. Literally, besides the same EO spot they did for the fucking third year in a row, what happened in that match? Name one thing besides the EO spot that is a repeat spot that happened in that match. You can't name one fucking thing. That match was pointless. The men's was pointless. Nikki and fucking Stephanie was beyond pointless. All you had tonight was John Cena. It was beautiful. It was sad. It was awesome. And that's all you have, man. And that's all you have every time he's on Raw, every time he's on pay-per-view. That's all you're going to have on the 13th. And after the 13th, you are fucked. You're fucked.
They're screwed. They're fucking screwed, man. I don't... Man, I don't know. I just... It's time to it's just time to let War Games have a rest for a year, man.
Please.
And if you're not going to do that, then you need to seriously get your shit together for what you want to do with War Games. I'm talking about
right now.
Now. Start planning it now, what you want to do next year. And over the course of a fucking calendar year, you make those teams make sense. Because if we get some thrown together shit like we did this year, next year, then we're going to have a problem, man, because... Paul, you look like a hypocrite at that point. You can't talk about how the brand versus brand got stale and the 5v5s got stale and the champions versus champions got stale when you are starting to creep up on that yourself for War Games.
Yep.
Because again, if you're not going to make these teams make sense, and if you're not going to give us a big dramatic finish at the end, if you gave us what you fucking gave us, then it needs to be done. Because... That cannot happen again. These teams made absolutely no sense. There was no heat going into these matches, and there was no fucking heat going out of it. It literally looked like you and your boys hopped on. It literally looked like when me, Sir K, and fucking Logan would hop on 2K, Play an elimination chamber match, or play like a
Cage match.
a 6-man tornado tag, and we would win, and we would select random characters, and that victory animation at the end looked like us at the end of the match. You would see like me playing as fucking Sin Cara, you would have Sir Kay playing as Baron Corbin, and Logan would be Triple H.
I gotta be Baron Corbin. Come on. But what Logan says is true. No shark cages is what completely killed the match tonight, man.
That
was horrible.
When I seen there was no, and I can tell you why there's no cages.
We all know why.
We all fucking know why there was no cages. When I seen there was no cages, the vibe was killed. The vibe was killed.
Oh, yeah.
The vibe was absolutely killed for me, man. That is a staple. You don't think you could have got some amazing moments like, I don't know, like you did last year or like you did 2 years ago? Think about that iconic, at least to me, it's an iconic moment where Jimmy Uso goes to walk out of the cage and Roman grabs him by the shirt and he says, and he points at Sammy, you go help Jay. Think about that moment. Or think about the 2 fucking moments last year where Punk went to go, Roman put his arm out to stop Punk, told Sammy to go. And then, literally the next entrant, Roman went to leave the cage, Punk brushed right past him.
Think about all the camera cuts to Roman and Punk just like staring at each other because they didn't care about each other. And it was just cool, funny tension moments, dude. And there was so many more moments years before. You had the Dakota Kai turn and early NXT in that cage. You had the other moment from last year when the heels were already in the cage. Babyface team walks up, Punk walks up, muffs fucking Bronson Reed, and there's like a little brawl in between the cages.
Yeah.
Super fucking cool. All that shit, some of the most cool shit from WWE War Games was because of those shark cages. And
do you remember when Punk muffed Bronson Reed the way Jacob Fatu was like climbing the cage, trying to like they look, especially the bloodline last year, Solo's bloodline, dude, they look like monsters in that cage, bro.
They look like demons, like they were ready to crawl out that cage and beat some ass. Doing the stupid ass hit the music thing every time people comes out is so bad. And it really makes them teams not feel like a team. Because one thing about War Games that actually would help solidify even a ragtag team is they either come out one by one and like stand together, or they just straight out come together and they feel like an actual team. None of that, dude. None of that. That element completely killed War Games here tonight. And we all know why. It's because Brock doesn't want to fucking stand in a cage for 20 minutes.
Yep.
That's literally the only reason why. I'm sure we're getting the cages next year. So why did you put Brock in this match if you knew that? If he was going to absolutely fuck your core element of storytelling in this match, why was Brock in this match? He did nothing for this match. He did nothing to build to anything. It was ass, dude. Tonight was so ass with these War Games. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the same thing as soon as I seen that. That was the first thing I said was, there's no shark cages, because I guarantee you Brock does not want to stand in a cage. He wants to stand back there and do whatever.
Sit on his couch while he waits to fucking get his music hit.
Yeah, I'm sure, because everybody else in this match, at least I'm pretty sure everybody else in this match, maybe minus Logan Paul, has stood in a shark cage before, like a normal fucking, like any other normal entrant to the match. I'm pretty sure maybe Braun Breaker hasn't as well, but I'm sure he would have had no problem standing in a fucking shark cage.
And like, man, at least for Logan, he's been in the fucking Elimination Chamber. He stood in the pod for half of those, man. He's been in like 2 of those, I think.
Yep.
He stood in the pod. He don't give a shit.
Oh, Braun has stood in he was in an NXT War Games. He was in the black and gold one.
Exactly, dude. So it's like, what was this shit tonight, dude? This shit was meaningless. It had much heat as a blizzard, dude. Tonight was ice cold. You started ice cold, you finished ice cold, man. All you had was Cena. The rest of the show felt and meant nothing.
Yeah, I mean, the show, from my perspective, the show wasn't Dynasty. It wasn't downright atrocious to me, man. But it just, and I hate using this saying because it just sounds so I don't know. It sounds so vague. It just happened again, and it's just I hate using that because that doesn't really it doesn't really explain much. But it's just like that. It's just it had no heat to me. Like it just I'm putting my perspective on last year, and like again, obviously it was 4-0, but obviously there was something at stake. There was pride at stake between the two tribal chiefs, right? Roman and Solo. And the teams made sense. And again, there was pride. There was honor in the blood, in each, in the whole bloodline civil war. There was those things at stake. It just felt like it was for nothing. And I felt like WWE sold themselves short on things they could be teasing or should have teased. Yeah. Again, in my opinion, why the fuck were Brock Lesnar and Braun Breaker like hugging at the end of the match? Damn near. They're like patting each other on the back. No. If this should be your Mania match.
You should be setting up tension with these guys.
Why didn't Brock, accidentally turn around and, fucking lariat clothesline Braun Breaker? You know what I mean? Why didn't Braun Breaker accidentally spear Brock? Jay and Roman or Jay and Jimmy. First of all, what the fuck, Jey Uso? But second of all, like there was no tension there, nothing, nothing.
No tension between Jimmy and Jay, no teamwork from like Jay and Roman that Jimmy could have gotten jealous with, no tension with Roman and Punk where maybe, Roman returned the favor and saved Punk from something this year. Nothing. Literally nothing happened in this match but generic spot-to-spot match stuff, and that was it. It was literally a WWE 2K War Games match. And I'm not even, because it's literally what it was. They just went through the motions tonight. That's all it was, dude. And then the show ended. You ended the show and ended the match by some fucking hooded figure bullshit because Triple H always has to have some mystery where the fans don't know what the fuck is going on, shit going on at all times. So we get this hooded figure that, the fans have no fucking clue who it is and whatnot. It's definitely Seth Rollins, man. Seth Rollins gained fucking 30 pounds of muscle in the time of his injury. So it's definitely Seth Rollins here, people. Like, just stop, bro. It literally would have been a cooler moment if you would have had Theory run in as Theory, hit what he did there, and then just dip and not say a word. That would have been more compelling than generic hooded figure. It would have been way more compelling than generic hooded figure mystery when we know the fucking answer. Like, just stop, Triple H, stop. You stop trying to have this, need to one-up the fans with this every second. It's so frustrating.
Personally, I didn't mind the hooded figure part. My part I didn't care for was the this is Seth. They got the crowd going crazy. Michael Cole's trying to act like, is this Seth Rollins? And I guess Wade Barrett's the only one with a brain because he's like, Seth just had shoulder surgery. This is not Seth. Like,
he literally said, do you see how big his shoulders are?
Yeah, that was the part I didn't care for. I would have liked if somebody came in fucking maybe beat the shit out of Punk with a lead pipe, something like that. I feel like would have been a little cooler. I didn't mind, the hooded figure thing personally. I don't know when they're gonna reveal it. Knowing Triple H, probably the night after WrestleMania, they're gonna unveil it, and we're gonna get hooded figure Austin Theory performing in matches up until then in a fucking balaclava.
It's gonna be the January Saturday Night's main event.
Yeah, 100%. Knowing Triple H. But yeah, I mean, to me, to me, the hooded part didn't mind. It was just it was the Seth fake out that I was really?
We know it's and if you want to do the hooded figure, you don't actually have to put Theory himself in the hoodie. Yeah. You could have made it more compelling and put a skinny motherfucker or skinnier motherfucker in the hoodie just to fuck with people or something. But dude, Dead ass. That was that. Seth Rollins is not that broad, dude.
Like, dude.
Like, come on. That stiff ass super kick. That was not Seth Rollins.
Dude, I was gonna say, like, Austin Theory don't throw super kicks. That's how I know it was him, because that super kick was one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life, bro. Like, that, I was looking like, damn. I was like, what unk just threw that super kick, bro? Like, holy shit. That had to have been like Fit Finley or something. Hey, bro, somebody who ain't thrown a super kick in like 80 years. But yeah, I don't know. The other thing too, the end of the show, we got, the end of the show, we got, this whole thing about, Roman Reigns. There's going to be a big tease for WrestleMania. Roman Reigns helps CM Punk up, gives him a fist bump, goes to leave, and then tells Cody, he tells Cody, we're never teaming again. Do not fucking tell me you're actually going to run back Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns 3, because look, I think those two have amazing matches. Those two main evented my favorite WrestleMania of all time in WrestleMania 39. I think they have amazing matches. I think they have amazing chemistry.
Yeah.
But are you kidding me? First of all, then what do you do with Randy at WrestleMania? And dude, are we going to skip out on things like Roman and Braun? Roman and fucking Jacob fucking Fatu.
Please.
Again, not that I want to see like Jay and Roman, but like, so is that story just done? Like, what is happening?
Right as you fucking make Jey Uso interesting, that's when you give up on him. When he actually has an interesting part to his character, that's when you give up on him. Not in his shit world title reign, but when he actually has a compelling storyline going on.
He was like the best part about Raw, and he's still wrestling like shit. Yet he was the best part about Monday Night Raw, and they give up on it. Which I think maybe like heel Jey Uso, he could take a lot of the things out of his moveset that maybe he doesn't like to do, which is why he's so fucking lazy these days. Maybe that would have helped him. I don't know. Maybe not. I
don't know, dude.
Yeah, my camera is really speaking volumes right now because the vision is blurry.
Vision is very blurry, dude.
I mean, good God.
It's holy hell. What is this, dude? What are you building towards, man? What is Austin like? What is this group gonna do? And they're just gonna sit there and wait until Seth returns after WrestleMania. Dog. This is all meaningless, dude. I don't care. 2026 looks bleak for this fucking company, man.
Dude, coming into 2025,
it was
my predictions for this company were through the roof. When we do at our very last episode of NHP this year, obviously you guys know, we'll do a 2024 or 2025 review, 2026 predictions like we did last year. When we get to those predictions for both companies, I don't fucking know what to expect at this point. I'm genuinely going to have to sit down and look into the depths of my soul to try to figure out what I'm predicting for these companies for next year, because especially WWE, if it goes anything like it did this year, then there's going to be a lot more Triple H bake sessions. I can fucking tell you that, because that is ridiculous, man. I mean, it is ridiculous. Again, you had a fucking year. You had a year, you idiot.
You had a year.
You had a year to sit and fester on these people fucking clowning on your downfall of WrestleMania 41.
Yeah.
You had a year to bounce back from that. And all you have, Paul, is a recycled Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns match? Which, again, they have great matches, but dude,
you ain't got nothing else up your sleeve, dude. You're running back the same thing we got for a third goddamn time for what? I want Roman against new people, new things. I want him against Braun. I'll take him against Reed. I'll take him against fucking Jey Uso. I'll take him against somebody that isn't Cody Rhodes. And can't... Dog, what is this shit? Who is this for, bro? This This does nothing. This doesn't compel anything. Roman Reigns, okay, he's gonna get his win back on Cody. Okay, I don't care. I want to see him win a title. I would like to see him win a title he didn't win yet in Punk's title and face Punk 1-on-1. That's compelling. That's something we haven't seen in terms of like a big WrestleMania thing. Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you building towards that tonight? You build towards the opposite, a match we've seen twice in the main event to WrestleMania already. What is your thought process here, bro? What is it? Is it anything? Are you thinking about anything up there, man? Because I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you're thinking. You're walking into the building every night, camera in your face, cheesing like a dork. Here it goes. Yo, look at this fucking dork, bro. Look at him. What is he smiling about? I ain't smiling. I'm fucking mad. Because he's smiling knowing he's about to cock in this show, produce some shit on a plate, and give it to us, dude. Look at that fucking smile. He knows what the fuck he's doing. And if he don't, he even stupider than I think he is, dude. Because what was this tonight? What did this do for anyone? What did this build for anybody? What happened tonight? What was this? What are you doing?
Paul, you mean to tell me you had this fucking smile on your face knowing what you were going to do on this night? You fucking idiot. Whoa. Dude, you got your fucking phone in your fucking hand. You got your fucking sunglasses hanging from your goddamn fucking shirt as if you weren't just in a car, you doofus. And you got your fucking mug. You're holding it up against your fucking stomach. Well, let me tell you about my stomach, Paul. It's not fucking appetized after tonight because you got this goofy fucking look on your face and you want to put this headset on knowing you ain't got no shark cages out there, Paul. Knowing you have the most shit undercard, knowing you put Nikki Bella on this under fucking card, knowing these teams make no sense, you should be walking around disgusted with yourself. Because that's how I feel about you, Paul. I feel fucking disgusted. And that's a whole nother topic. Why are you wearing all black in San Diego? It's hot as fuck out there, you idiot. What are you doing?
It's fucking hot as hell in San Diego. You're walking out of an all-black car, wearing all black, sunglasses when the car got window tints. I don't know what the fuck you got those for. And you're in a parking garage. So really, what's in that mug? It can't be coffee because you're fucking moving slow as hell tonight. You are not awake. I'm not awake. How can anybody be awake after this fucking show, dude? Did you put Nikki Bella in singles action on this pay-per-view? Dog, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? What are you smiling at? Ain't nothing to smile at. Better get your ass to work. Get in your fucking office. Take that pen out of your ass and fucking write something decent, because you ain't writing shit good, dude. You're not writing nothing good.
All this smile, knowing all you had planned for the Women's War Games match, was Charlotte saving Rhea Ripley, a Rhea Ripley Terrifier mask, and an Io Sky recycled spot from every fucking year. Which
every year
somehow ended up being the best spot out of the whole match. Which is a great spot, but Jesus Christ, it's done every year. Can you come up with anything else, Paul?
Anything else,
You got this smile on your face, knowing you got 10 guys sitting in the back arguing over who was going to enter first or second. As if y'all don't got bigger problems in this company.
Literally. As you fucking shit on Tony Khan for not being a boss. Why aren't you being a fucking boss, Baldy? Why the fuck are you letting these motherfuckers argue with egos? You're the boss. Tell them, boo fucking who, go stand in that cage for 20 minutes or get the fuck out. It's that simple, Paul. You guys write his fucking checks. Tell him you ain't writing the fucking check if he ain't gonna stay in that shark cage. Grow a pair. You got one shiny one on your head. Grow some under there, bro. Please, for the love of God, man.
But you know what, Paul? It makes a lot of sense why you're wearing black in San Diego. Because clearly, as you can see from the photo, he ain't sweating. No. He ain't sweating at all. And you know what, Paul? You should be. Because You're booking some bullshit right now, and you don't got no sweat. You know why you don't got no sweat? Because you lost your passion, apparently. Apparently, you don't give a fuck anymore. You got in your bag with Netflix, and you're letting the fucking company go down the drain the same fucking way you let NXT fucking fall after you got the USA Network deal.
Mhm.
What are you, complacent Paul Catraz, or what?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Paul?
Complacent Paul. Anytime you get any fucking competition or any bit of waves, you fucking let go of the steering wheel of the boat and you just drift off into obscurity. But you went to NXT on USA. NXT went to shit, man. You start off the company moving good, moving different than Vince was. Slowly and surely, you're doing the same shit he did. You had a little person out there last week, bro. That is some Vince shit, bro. What are you producing? What are you You had Jey Uso run it back in the middle of a War Games match. Dog, what are you doing? What are you smiling for? Nothing is funny. Nothing is happy, Paul. I'm not happy. He's not happy. None of y'all are happy. Who the fuck is happy, Paul? It's nobody. It's nobody, Paul.
The AEW Women's Blood and Guts match made your Women's War Games match look like child's play.
Literally child. It is literally Blood and Guts, a McDonald's playpen. This is what it is.
And you got the nerve to smile walking into the arena like that. You ain't walking in to take over New Orleans, Paul.
What year is it? It ain't 2018, Paul. It's not. It's 2025. You suck. Everything you produce sucks. What are you smiling for, man? You should be serious, mad, locked in, bro. You're not Dana. You're not Dana. Stop trying to be Dana. The White House don't care about you. We don't care about you at this point. Fucking, if we care, you want us to care about you? Produce something good. Please. Good Lord, man. This show fucking sucked.
I'm disappointed in you, Paul.
I am.
And I hope you take that personally.
I hope you do, man.
Because this isn't you, bro. You can't tell me that's the same guy that booked NXT takeovers. You just can't.
This is not the same dude. I don't know who this is, but it's not Paul, man. It's Triple H produced the pay-per-views. Paul Levesque produced this shit. Is apparently the case, man. Can we get Triple H back? I'm tired of Triple K. I'm tired of Paul Levesque. I'm tired of triple Barber. I need Triple H back, dude, because he knew how to book. This dude, I don't know who he is. He don't know how to book nothing, bro. He really don't, man.
No, he doesn't. He really doesn't. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. All I can hope is that he's got one more pay-per-view. Not really. He's got like one more special, I guess, throughout the year with Saturday night's main event. And dude, at this, if you're gonna show up to work with that level of effort, then you might as well just
give Cena the pen.
You might as well just give Cena the pen for the night because. I mean, I don't know what this triple dummy's doing, but it's not making anything that makes sense at this fucking point, dude. But yeah, so this is your Survivor Series War Games San Diego post-show review. Thank you guys for joining us as always. Here for another edition of the post-show reviews. If this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how the show works. Every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Central, we are on here with Unscripted. Every Friday at 3 p.m. Central, we are on here with the news and for the pay-per-views for both WWE and AEW. We are live directly after the show goes off the air with the official post-show review. If you guys did miss this past Friday's edition of the news, you guys can now watch that on all platforms. That is Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and if you want to stay first, join us right here live every Friday at 3 p.m. Central on YouTube. Also, if you guys have not got a chance to get your hands on some of the official NHP merchandise, you guys can now find this live on the merch shop. That is bonfire.com. Links to the top of the description of this very video, man, where you can find this beautiful piece of Notorious merchandise live on there as we speak. With that being said, if this is your first time watching and you guys do not know who we are here at Notorious Hills, I am Johnny, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man, Sir K here. Sir K, go ahead and tell the people what it is you're smiling about today.
Oh man, not much to be honest. After tonight, weekend was good. Friday was good. Today, besides most of the show, it was good. Day was good at least, man. Not blizzardy, but it was snowing pretty heavy out there in the Chicagoland area, man. So I love that. Always love seeing snow out there, man. Don't love how people drive in the snow, but other than that, love the snow, man. I always do personally. I love the winter. I love the fall, and it's a time period I love. Very nostalgic, man. You think about childhood Christmas shit, man, and it always takes you back, man. Other than that, I'm doing good, man. Shout out Gotti. We were just talking about it, but we had Portillo's while we watched the pay-per-view today. We ate some Portillo's. 4 dogs for a dog, and some nacho fries, man. So, or some cheese fries, not nacho fries. I'm sorry. And overall, it was a fun day, man. Besides certain aspects of this show, did have fun, did have a good day, man. And I'm just fucking happy and dreading at the same time the 13th. I'm dreading it for all the right reasons, man. I'm dreading it for the beautiful sadness that it's gonna be, man. Fucking was fucking tearing up like a motherfucker today with watching Cena, man. I can't imagine the actual.
I wasn't.
He wasn't at all. Not a tear from this man's face, actually. Nothing. But so I'm actually very excited and again sad for the 13th, but I'm also pumped for that weekend, man. And other than that, I'm doing good, man. Like Durante always asks, how's life? How's the family? Life's good. Family's good. How is everybody doing in the live chat? How's everyone doing watching the replay? What about you, bro? How are you doing?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. I am doing pretty good. Just enjoying the weekend, man. Enjoying the snowstorm that happened today. Had to bite the bullet and make a purchase this weekend. I had to buy me a new phone because the phone that I'm currently using, this is probably the last podcast that this phone will ever be a part of. This thing is so old. I've had it for 5 years. It's an iPhone 11, so it's toast. And I truly rode it till the wheels fell off, bro. I mean, this thing is absolutely toast. The battery's fucking cooked on this thing. It's just toast, man. So, but when you were a kid, getting a new phone was nice.
That shit was always you planned around that day.
I was gonna say because you weren't the one paying for it when you were a kid. But now, when you're an adult and you have to get a new phone, it's actually utterly annoying because phones are fucking expensive. So
dreadful. So
shout out my pops and my OG, man, for the one phone that I got. The one phone they bought me was an iPhone 7, our freshman year of high school. So shout out to them for that. I was very excited that day. I'm sure they were probably dying on the inside. I think we got it on some sort of deal though from T-Mobile at the time. So I guess maybe it wasn't so bad, but if it was bad, shout out to them. But the past two phones, this iPhone 11 and my new one, goddamn, those days suck because they are a lot of fucking money. But yes, rip the iPhone 11, man. Rip the iPhone 11. But I got the it's right here. I got the 16 plus. So this is what I got for now. It's pretty dope so far. Pretty dope so far, if I do say so myself. So
nice.
That's what we ended up going with. That was the cheapest one I got.
Literally
the cheapest one I could find. So yeah. So it was it is what it is. Kind of utterly annoying though. Other than that, enjoyed the day. Did a little Christmas shopping and whatnot. Did a little early Christmas shopping and whatever. But
Most
yeah,
definitely.
pretty normal day, man. So yes, that was basically about it. That was basically about it, man. But as for you guys, how's everybody doing? As Durante always asks, family's good. I am good. How are you, Durante? And what about you, Durante, Logan, Bell? We got my man Hunter in the chat. We got my guy JT, goated member of the Replay Mafia, one of the OG members of the Replay Mafia.
Truly.
And we have the one and only, the owner of GDR Finances LLC is in the house. We have none other than Mr. Walk 'em Down and Cut They Shiz Off.
Ooh.
Mr. Walk 'em Down and Cook That Shit Up. Mr. Walk 'em Down and Run That Marathon. Mr. Walk 'em Down and Run That Event. We have Gotti Devon in the house. We have the one and only, my brother Gotti is in the house. How you doing, brother? Thank you guys for joining us so much. Appreciate your guys' opinions on war games. Glad you guys did enjoy the show for the most part.
Yeah.
JT, does the IWC thinking that's Moxley?
Oh God.
I mean, maybe it is, man. Maybe he's trying to run away from the Death Riders because they know they're going to slime him out in a few weeks. So
literally,
I wouldn't put it past John Moxley, man. But I don't know why the IWC would be thinking that. And Hunter, I was just going to ask you how Disney World is going, and he says the holidays have been crazy.
I'm
so
sure, man.
keep it together. Don't let people get to you. I'm sure it's busy, and yeah, working around. At least for my experience, working around customers or working around society can be very annoying sometimes.
Exactly.
So from my experience from it, it definitely can suck sometimes. But glad you guys are doing good. Gotti, yes. I'm sure because you're, more north than us. We got hit. I mean, we got a pretty bad snowstorm today.
We did, man. It's been a lot of snow.
Yeah, we got a lot of snow today, man. So it wasn't creeping in on blizzard territory, but it's a lot of snow, a lot of snow. So, so yeah, definitely did snow a lot up here. So that was fun to drive in today. It was kind of fun though. The back wheels lost some traction a couple times here and there, but.
Okay.
Thankfully, I know what I'm doing. So,
Mr. Get behind that wheel.
Some people don't know. A lot of people don't know how to drive in the snow. They let the wheel control them.
Mm-hmm.
You can't let the wheel control them. You have to control the wheel.
Exactly.
At least from my personal experience.
No, it's true.
So, yeah, ours was it's literally ours has been going since like 6 a.m.
Something like that. It's like 6 or like 5 a.m. Just been going constantly since.
Yeah, and it's still going.
I think it doesn't
it's still
stop
going
till
out.
like 6 a.m. tomorrow, technically.
Yep.
I think it's supposed to go till.
Yeah, for us, it's saying it's gonna stop at 3.
Ooh, man.
But then we have a 90% chance Sunday again. We have a 75% chance Monday. And then a 50% chance Tuesday, 40 on Wednesday. So,
man, oh man, it's gonna be a snowy week, guys.
Probably looking at snow all week. So that's gonna be interesting. For sure, man. But yeah, personally, I love the snow. Some music just vibes better in the snow.
That is true.
Some music definitely vibes better in the snow, and the aesthetic. It is just very aesthetically pleasing.
It really is.
I felt like I was in Batman 2 Gotham.
Yeah, I really am, man. Can't wait for that movie, man.
It's going to be a banger. If it is still snow themed. I hope it is.
I think it is. I hope so.
But yeah, I'm excited for that, man. I'm excited for that. And yes, I was excited for the snow. I definitely missed me some snow. And it's weird for it to snow this heavily for us in November.
Yeah, usually for us, and lately, it doesn't start in the past, 10 years, basically. It doesn't start snowing until mid-January half the time.
Yeah.
And we're getting snow now. It's about to be a deep winter, guys. It's about to be a snowy ass winter, man. Yeah. When you guys come for Chamber, when Chamber time hits, we probably gonna be knee deep in some snow, man. So be prepared, bro. Be fucking prepared.
That's well, me and Sir K were, watching the snowfall, and I was like, watch it be like this when we're all waiting to get into the fucking United Center at the end of February. Watch it be like a fucking blizzard.
I was gonna say, watch us get that 2010 blizzard all over again right before Chamber.
That wouldn't be the first time snow has stopped us from going to a show in February, except this time it ain't stopping shit.
No, it stopped Dynamite. It ain't stopping Chamber. I'm sorry.
I don't give a shit. I'll fucking walk down there if
I'll
will
rent a plow truck if I got to. I'll plow streak my damn self if I got to, man. I got y'all.
So yeah. Hey, we will definitely. Yes, it stopped us from going to Dynamite in early 2022. Yeah, early 2022. I can assure you, it will not stop us from going to Elimination Chamber. We will be standing out in the snow.
Exactly. We will be there. I'll be bundled up. I'll be ready, bro. I'll be ready.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have my Jacob Patu Shiesty all set up and ready.
Can you bring those in the arena?
You probably gotta take them off. I'm sure you could bring them in.
I actually might get one.
I might get one because it's gonna be cold as hell. It's gonna be cold as fuck.
I actually might get me one of them fuzzy Jacob Fatu Shiesties.
If it's like this in November, February, it's gonna be fucked. It's gonna be freezing. Even if it's not snowy, it's still gonna be freezing.
Let's see. Fuzzy.
How much them cost, man?
Shiesty.
They got a Chicago theme one.
Oh, dude, they got them on Amazon for fucking $6.
Oh man, I'll have one tomorrow, man.
I was gonna say I can get this express delivery to my house because I have a regular one right here, but that shit is not gonna keep me cold.
No, it's not gonna keep. It's so thin. It's
Dude,
not
look, they have the red one.
Oh, they got the red camo one. Oh shit, they got a white camo one.
White camo, purple camo,
They got all white,
pink.
Dude,
there's a 4-pack.
I can get all of us a 5-pack, man.
Oh, dude.
4-pack, 5-pack. They got the robber bolly clauses, dude. I gotta have the mouth covered though. I might have to.
Oh, 100%.
My nose, that shit gets freezing, bro. For me,
yes.
my body don't get cold. My nose, my ears, my hands, those would get cold for me, man. I gotta make sure those are covered, man.
Dude.
Scotty says he's got to wear his shiesty most of the day. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. What color is it, man? Got to give us the color.
I'm actually gonna put this red one in my cart. I can't lie. Now,
but that with the Cena hoodie, man, that shit will go hard.
now here you guys see it's in my Amazon. It's in my Amazon cart.
Dude, we all pull it up in shiesties, bro. I'm gonna have us hooked up. He'll get his. I'll get the 4-pack, man. We'll be kitted up.
You guys seen it? I literally put it on the screen. I have it in my cart. So the sooner we get to Chamber, I'm gonna tell you, if it's snowing, if you see somebody if you see me and Sir, if you see two guys wearing fuzzy shiesties, it's me and Sir K. I can tell you that. So, but yes, glad you guys are doing good. Like I said, glad you guys enjoyed the show. Gotti says there's a chance Roman is winning the Chamber. At this point, he probably might.
At this point, I wouldn't be shocked. And to be honest, I'll take it over Randy if I'm being. Although I don't want the match at Mania, I'll 1,000% take that over Randy any fucking day in the world. So I'm actually not mad at that possibility.
Yeah.
As long as they stack the match itself, I'm cool, man. I want to see Punk. I want to see Roman. If Punk's not the champion still, so obviously there's that factor. Roman got to be in there. Braun got to be in there. And Fatu. Those are like the 3 must for that match, at least.
Yeah, if they don't do the Randy match at Mania this year, I just seriously question. And this is the problem between long-term booking and stalling booking. I seriously question, what was the idea? When did you ever plan on doing this? Because, it would have just been so much better if the night after, the SmackDown after Cody won the title, if Orton would have just fucking turned heel on him then.
Yeah.
Because if you were going to wait this long, I question the motive. Because, again, what the hell were you thinking? Why didn't you just pull the trigger back then?
Yeah.
Because how many times are you going to move with the mindset of we have to save Randy and Cody for Mania, and then when Mania comes up, you do something completely different?
I don't get that.
And then two, where is Orton?
Where is he? Man's good. Every time he posts, he's just chilling at the house, chilling in fucking in Malibu with his wife. You know, what do you got him doing? You don't got nothing for him. You don't got nothing for him. You don't got nothing for Fatu. Well, you know Fatu's got to be fine. He was in a dark match for the SmackDown when you went to. He's here. Why isn't he used?
Oh, remember he got hurt.
Oh, did he get hurt after
the
that?
dental thing.
Oh, there is the dental thing. My bad for the dental thing. Forgot about the dental thing. But still, bro, you have such a roster that you don't use, bro. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. But Gotti, what you mentioned in the comments about the champion being in the chamber, I do miss that shit too. Especially when the champion loses early in the match and they're out, and then you're gonna get a new champ. You just don't know who it is. That shit always is cinema, dude. That's dope as shit. I do miss that element.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's gonna be looking like a Roman. He's gonna be fucking pure white.
I was gonna say he's gonna have what
big
did Cena
chompers.
call them? The giant bars of soap. The giant bars of soap for teeth. I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, I mean Roman did the same thing, so I could I could see. Yeah, we heard it was something dental with Fatu, so I could
that was such a dope chamber, dude.
The first chamber I ever watched was 2010, and that was the one where Sheamus was like the first one eliminated, and he was the champion, and I fucking love that. One of my favorite chambers of all time was the one Cena didn't get eliminated early; he got eliminated second to last, I want to say. That one wasn't like crazy unpredictable. I feel like a lot of people knew Bray was gonna win it, but like just seeing Cena get eliminated and just knowing you're gonna get a new champ was just dope. And then Bray and AJ got to show out for a little bit before that incredible counter into his sister Abigail for one of my favorite moments of all time.
One of my favorite title celebrations too. The way like Bray just collapsed with the title. Oh, it was incredible, man. Then you had Morrow on commentary. Cinema, dude.
Man.
Fucking cinema, man. I loved that chamber.
Man. Blocked by Wyatt.
Man.
I'll never forget that, bro. I'll never forget that. Great. So yeah. I don't know, man. Hopefully we do get some good stuff. I could see Roman winning it, though, man. But I at this point, I really don't know what Triple H. Because, again, if you would have asked me a couple months ago, I would have told you that I had... That there was no chance in the world that we could possibly be looking at Cody versus Roman 3. Yet, here we are doing it. So, again... Personally, I just don't know what... I just don't know what Triple H is doing anymore. I really don't. It just kind of seems like he's just doing whatever the fuck he wants. Because again, I didn't take this into account at all. Yet we're getting Cody and Roman teased. So everything's off the table at this point.
Oh, dude, Gotti, for the women's. Bailey and Lyra, the last two in that match, either or I'd take winning. That shit would be fire. That shit would be cinema, man. That shit would be real dope.
I could see Rhea winning the chamber if they did want to go the direction of Rhea versus Stephanie.
They could.
I could see that. Or I could see Bianca winning the chamber to fight Jade, but Bianca won the chamber this year.
So I don't think she'll get it.
I actually think it might end up being Rhea.
I wouldn't doubt it if it's Rhea.
Which means Bianca might return in the Rumble to win the Rumble and then challenge Jade.
I'd be okay with that, man.
I would like that, actually.
I miss Bianca, man. I hope...
Dude, I fucking miss Bianca.
Because everything I hear, she still might be out for a while with that finger injury, and that sucks, dude. So it always sucks when it's like the dumbest little injury that keeps someone out forever, dude.
Like
That always...
Bandito.
Yep, exactly, dude. Whether it heals the wrong way or I guess she broke it up to the knuckle, and that's why it's fucking taken forever. Because that's always like a really it sucks, dude. That sucks. I really wish she could come back as soon as possible, or just soon.
Yeah.
Man, please.
100%.
Especially for SmackDown's sake. That show sucks.
God, that show sucks. Absolutely horrible. So yeah, well, I guess we might as well go ahead and get into the show here.
Let's move this beautiful logo.
Yes, sir. The NHP Padres logo.
Hey. Yeah, I don't think Bianca will be back for Mania from everything I'm hearing.
That's heartbreaking.
That's heartbreaking,
Out
man.
a year for a fucking finger.
Oh,
God.
sucks,
That sucks,
dude.
man. That sucks. Well, if Bianca's not good, who the hell goes up against Jade? I don't know. You might have to call Blake Monroe
was
or
gonna say,
Jordan Grace or some shit.
You gotta do something different for that shit. I mean, Blake Monroe in a chamber. Should he go? If you allow her to be her, she could go absolutely brazy in that match, man.
Mm-hmm. I would have loved to have seen her in the Blood and Guts match this year had she still been in AEW. I would
Exactly.
have loved to have seen that.
Most definitely.
All right, man.
Let's get into it. Unfortunately.
Let's go ahead and get into our ultra compelling.
Amazing. This.
Women's War Games match. Again, we already went over it. Charlotte makes her entrance. And I'm like, where is the shark cage? Where is the fucking shark cage? There is no shark cage. There was nothing. Again, for me, that took away from the aesthetic to WWE's. That took away huge from the aesthetic to WWE's War Games a lot, and a lot of the storytelling aspects that they do in the War Games matches come from the little interactions from the cage. So I didn't like that at all. And I don't know why the fuck you took that away. You had this big ass stadium. You cannot tell me you couldn't have backed that ramp up just a little bit to provide room for shark cages.
Or, the tunnel in the Tron, it was sick. It was sick for, like, Stephanie. It was sick for Braun. But all that space that you had with that tunnel, you couldn't have chopped that off, did a little square for the entrance, and then boom, spot for the two cages. And then like you said, that is your most compelling piece of story from War Games that you use, that you completely eliminated here. Just completely killed both matches, man. But, yep, Charlotte started off, man, so good lord.
Charlotte and Asuka started the match off. It's pretty basic.
Yeah.
It was just your basic back and forth. Nothing crazy was happening. The second one to come out, or the first one to come out the second one to come out for the baby faces, because the baby faces have the advantage here, was the Genius of the Sky, Io Sky. She comes out with a trash can lid that says Io Sky on it.
Very cool moment, and ties into Rhea's entrance later on the night.
It does.
So it was really cool, man.
Yeah, it does. So Io comes out with the trash can lid to stop Asuka's attack on Charlotte Flair. Io and Charlotte were beating up Asuka, and then the next one out was Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch comes out with a kendo stick, starts evening the odds. She attacks both of them with the kendo stick. She is stomping Charlotte's face into the cage, and the next one up from that point on was Alexa Bliss.
And man, when I tell you that is how everyone entered this match for the women, I mean every entrance was whoever was the team that was getting beat down. If let's say a babyface was coming out, the heel team had the babyface team on the ground, outnumbered or whatever, just down. Boom, member comes out to help that team. It happened for the heels. Then the next entrance that happened for the baby faces. Then out. It was literally the same entrance every time, the entire match. It was so repetitive. It was really bad.
It was very repetitive in this match. Again, you would get like a dramatic shot of like somebody's face getting grinded up against the cage, and then, oh my God, someone's about to come out, as the person's up against the cage fucking like, is fucking screaming for their life. And then somebody comes out. Oh my God, either that or the whole heel team had the baby faces on the ground and they're all stomping on them, and then they all do the surprised look when somebody comes out, as if you didn't know that there's an active timer going on. I don't know what that was about, but Alexa Bliss comes out to save her BFF, Charlotte Flair. Kairi Sane is next. Holy shit. Get her out of a match.
Period.
I was gonna say a War Games match, but yes, just get her out of a match. Just please get her out of matches. I swear, Kairi Sane never hit that soft.
I remember NXT. I swear, I remember she was a striker, and she used to
was.
actually hit. Bro, what she is on her Riho arc, man, because she is just throwing the weakest punches in the world, dude. Weakest kendo hits in the world. What happened, man? What happened? She used to be a demon in NXT, and now she is punching pillows, dude. She is.
I don't know what in the world that was. That was not it. She got in the ring, did a Hurricane Rana on Charlotte Flair, and Charlotte just slowly rolls.
Slowest Hurricane Rana in the world, dude.
And then Kairi lifts her hands up, searching for an applaud from the crowd.
To find none.
What do you want the crowd to applaud for? How much you suck? Like what?
She's been really bad since she returned.
I do not know what happened.
I don't know what happened. She was a demon. She was great in NXT. She had the best elbow drop in the business at one point.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was insane.
She had a beautiful looking elbow drop. Again, she had decent looking hits at the time. And I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened. She comes in here with like one of them. I don't know if the chain was just spray painted green, but it looked like one of those like chains that like you see at like it looked like one of those chains you see in like a line at a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And they got those little like light plastic chains just to like divide like the lines.
Literally.
It looked like she had one of them. She's like running around hitting people with it. And then it's the softest hits ever. Like, dude, I'm sorry. You're not hitting hard enough for me to even fucking feel the impact of the chain.
No.
It just looks horrible, man. The fucking Miz's offense looks better than Kairi Sane's.
Oh, the Miz is punching better than bro, why in the year 2025 does the Miz move better than Jey Uso, Kairi Sane? What happened? Not only what happened to these people, Miz, bro, why are you in your bag this year? Why 2025 did you choose to be in your bag this year, bro? Why? Why this year and not, I don't know, when you were fucking IC champ like 17 times? Fuck, every year you would be put in the chamber for no reason as IC champ. You did nothing. And now you're in your bag this year, bro. Why?
Man.
Shout out Miz, man. What the fuck? Bro had a better match with Gunther than Jey Uso did. Bro. What? The Miz. Shout out Miz, bro. Shout out Miz. Never think I'd say that, man.
These motherfuckers must have really pissed you off this year.
Bro, this year is so bad.
I can't believe I'm hearing you say that.
This year is so bad. I'm shouting out the Miz. What happened, bro?
What the fuck?
What happened this year, bro?
Triple H, what did you do to Sir K, bro?
Triple H, you made me shout out the Miz. Dog.
Man. I fucking never thought I'd see. I swear I never thought I'd see that day. Never thought I'd seen a lot of days with you. But
A lot more to come.
Next up, out comes AJ Lee.
Huge pop.
Very huge pop. Me and Sir K started bopping with a piece of Italian beef hanging out of my mouth still because that song is just a banger.
That song is a banger, bro.
She comes out there. Attacks Kairi Sane, and then has a little stare down with Asuka.
Very cool stare down, man.
Very, very, very cool stare down. Wade Barrett's on commentary like, man, some would call this maybe a dream match. Really? Really, Wade?
Thanks, Tony Schiavone, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you for your insight on that.
Like, please, I don't want commentary to utter the words dream match. I just want the moment to give that off. I don't need commentary saying that type of shit. I hate when commentary says that type of shit.
Do you remember during the build to AJ and Nakamura when they would ask both of them all the time, how do you feel about your dream match? Like, no, it already happened, and then it ended up sucking.
Because you hype up a match, and specifically that match, dude. That Mania match was god awful. They done sabotaged the life out of them guys, and you just don't say the word dream. Commentary themselves should not be saying the word dream match, dude. Unless you're talking about fucking Cena's career on the 13th and you're looking back, dude. Don't utter the word dream match for me, bro. Please. You can utter them on the 13th, not any other night, though.
In another world, in another universe, WrestleMania 34 was main evented by AJ Styles and Nakamura, and they put on the greatest match in company history.
It should have been, but that was...
On this world, that's the complete opposite happened. They didn't main event, and they put
on a fucking stinker, man.
My God.
34 was so hyped up at the time. On paper, that shit was
that shit should have been the best. That shit should have been the greatest WrestleMania of all time. I'm sorry.
It really should have. You had the most easiest layup of the century, and you done spiked that ball on the ground. You see them videos where they overfill the basketball and spike it on the ground and that shit explodes?
Yep.
That's what they did for WrestleMania 34. They pumped that ball up way too much. Fucking spiked that ball on the ground. Motherfucker blew up boot, dude. That was 34. That was this year's WrestleMania, man. And I feel like that's going to be next year's too, man.
Yeah. 34, 41.
Mm-hmm.
All that.
All of it, man. Gotta love it.
Next up, we have Nia Jax.
All right.
Nia Jax is out here. Thankfully, this year in War Games, she didn't use a toilet seat.
Thankfully. I mean, she didn't really use... I don't really use anything, so I think that might be a even worse sin.
Yeah. Instead, she... Instead, she came out and just attacked people. She did lariats. Yes, that was Mania 34. That was Strowman and Nicholas versus The Bar.
You just reminded me, Gotti. Why'd you do that, dog?
They had Samoa Joe and Bobby Lashley. The easiest layup ever.
And you didn't do that, dude. You had The Bar. One of the best singles guys to be a tag team thing you had ever. And they done lost to Strowman and a literal child. Drove it again. We're shitting on Triple H, dude. Ain't nothing worse than that Vince McMahon shit, dude.
Yeah.
You can't get worse than that. They lost to Strowman and a child. Literally a child, like a 11-year-old boy.
People generalize like Vince's 40-year run for like Triple H's 3 years so much. Like
that shit.
When people talk about Vince, they're like, yeah, I always see like, Vince was better. He created John Cena and Randy Orton. Like, yeah, he did that shit in the span of like fucking 15 years with both of, or like 20 years as top guys with both of their careers. You're judging a 40-year run off of a dude that's been in charge for 3 years. And what these motherfuckers that say, Vince is better than Triple H like to forget about is the fact that Oh my god. Like, at least for me, 20, even the shit I see from 2015 looked fucking horrible. But
Yeah.
like from the shit I watched, 2016 all the way up until he was out of power in 2022 was some of the most insulting television I've ever seen in my entire life.
It was literally insulting.
Downright it would downright insult your integrity.
Yeah.
It genuinely would. You would literally just have to sit there with yourself sometimes and question why you love the sport.
Yeah.
You would genuinely question yourself on that.
You were ashamed to be a wrestling fan in that era because it was embarrassing to watch that shit, dude. It was so bad for so many years. Triple H, biggest sin is he's dumb and boring. You know, it is what it is, dude. Vince's sins, bro. You can make a CVS receipt list of all the fuck bad shit that Vince McMahon has done. It was bad. It's a literal CVS receipt. Those things are like a mile long of bullshit on that list, dude.
Yeah. Yep. So Nia Jax was out next. The next one out for the baby faces was Rhea Ripley. And she came out with the rest of the trash can. Now remember I said earlier, Io had the lid.
She came out with Jey Uso.
Rhea had the can.
She came out with Jey Uso.
Oh, God.
She came out with Triple H, bro. She came out with the boss.
She came out with TKO.
Yep.
A fucking trash can. The trash can said Io Sky.
Very cool, man.
It was a white trash can, too. So, that was cool. The other cool thing about this entrance was Rhea Ripley was wearing a Terrifier attire. She was wearing Terrifier gear that looked like Art the Clown's, black and white, striped suit with blood. There was like blood on it. There was like red, blood drip kind of effect on it. And I don't know if you guys remember last year at War Games when she wore that like devil horn mask. This year she also had a mask. Funny enough, her nose is broken around the same time.
Crazy timing.
But this time it was a Terrifier mask that only covered this.
It was really cool. She had the Terrifier's face paint like behind the mask,
Mhm.
and the mask was white. Super fucking cool, dude. Super cool look. I know she's a huge fan of Terrifier, man, so that was really dope to see.
Yes, very cool. Very cool. I hope, probably not, I hope Mattel does get the licensing to make that.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, hopefully they could work something out with whoever is in charge of the Terrifier merchandise, but
because Terrifier merch is like everywhere. That's like a merchandise horror thing. So I could see them doing that, man. They got Terrifier everything.
hopefully, which Mattel has done. They are able to do some of those attires. If you look at, they've made the Flash Rey Mysterio attire. They've made the Mysterio attire. They've made the Venom Spider-Man Johnny Gargano in figure form. So I think they, hopefully should get the licensing to do it. But it's not like she had the official like mask on. It was like a half mask. So I'm sure they should be fine.
Oh yeah, I think they'll be completely fine without a doubt.
So yeah, I thought that was really cool. The last one for the women on the heel side.
They didn't set this poor girl up.
Was Lash Legend. When I tell you I felt so bad for her. I actually felt so bad for her, dude. This poor girl came out to crickets.
Nothing.
Which, Paul, she's new.
What?
She's new. Why wouldn't you save Becky Lynch for last or Nia Jax for last? Why would you save Lash Legend?
AJ Lee.
Lash Legend came out after Becky Lynch, AJ Lee, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss, and Asuka.
Like,
what did you think?
Why didn't Becky come out last? She was the self-proclaimed leader of the heel team. Why didn't she come out last and she was the leader? Like, Lash is great. She's everything company thinks Jade is.
To be
She's
honest.
actually a beast. Her elbows actually go really fucking hard, dude.
Mhm.
And then she had to come out to zero reaction. That was bad to see, dude.
That was very, very irritating to see on Paul's behalf because, again, Paul, what are we doing? Why would you set her up like that? Can you explain that to me, Paul? Why you set her up like that? That to me
Why?
was absolutely ridiculous. They completely set her up for failure there, having her come out after all the other giant stars that are in this match. Thankfully, she comes in and performs very well.
She did.
She actually slimed out everybody. However, commentary would not stop, and they do this constantly, and AEW does it as well. They do it with like Megan Bayne all the time. We just complained about this with Megan Bayne on Full Gear. They don't refer to these people as anything but their nicknames. They would not stop calling Lash Legend. Instead of Lash, they kept calling her the Bougie Bully.
Or, dude, even this match, in the entire match, they every time, no matter how intense or how low the moment was, Rhea Bloody Ripley, stop, bro. Stop saying these nicknames. That's what kills the nicknames. That's why I hate these fucking shticks that people do.
Seth freaking Rollins.
I hate Seth freaking Rollins. I hate the Punk quote. I hate the Cody quote. I hate these nicknames. You overdo it, dude. You really overdo it. You get a rare one where it's just so smooth you can make it pretty casual. Like Dirty Dom, I'm cool with that one. Just rolls off the tongue. It's just an add-on to his name. Very simple. I'm cool with Dirty Dom. I am. But dude, you're saying Bougie Bully instead of Lash. You're saying Rhea Bloody Ripley the whole match, dude. Calm it down. Just say Rhea. Just say Lash. Have the announcers say the nickname. Stop with the commentary saying the nickname, dude.
What about the Megasis?
The whole business, dude. The Megasis. What is that, bro? Stop.
Clothesline by the Megasis.
By the Megasis. By Monet.
By Ultimo Monet.
Like, bro, please stop, bro. And dude, speaking of commentary, Cole, you gotta say the Charlotte stuff, dude, because that shit was killing us throughout this match.
Bro, why the fuck does he say Charlotte's name like that? Like, he says it so... Like, he does the same thing with John Cena. He'll be like, clothesline by John Cena.
John Cena.
And they're like for Charlotte, like, there was I think it was the spot before Alexa came out where Becky's like kicking Charlotte's face up against the cage. And he's like, Lynch with a boot to Charlotte.
To Charlotte. Charlotte.
Why does he say it like that, bro?
You don't gotta say it that aggressively, bro.
Like, Michael Cole is so fucking funny, dude. Like, with his word, like the part, like me and Sir Kay are sitting on the fucking couch. We're both in tears because John Cena's fucking walking out, and Michael Cole's like, "This is it, one final match." The end of an era. And I'm like, and I just started laughing because, like, who says era?
Or dude,
Like,
when Lash came out and he was talking about like her history, and she said she came from the WNBA.
bro,
Come
it's like that's an OG Michael Cole. Like, the way he says WWE. What is that, bro? Why does this man say WWE? And so Lash is in the match, and she's like, I think it was the part where she like choked Charlotte Flair, and then he's like, Lash is very strong. She has a background in the WNBA, and I'm like, no fucking way he just said that.
The WNBA, dude.
Why does he say W like that?
It's W, not W.
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 W. I love the way he says W, bro. It's so bad. It's great.
The end of an era. What the fuck, man? The clothesline by Lynch.
By Lynch. By
The national selection by Charlotte.
Alexa Bliss. Like, dude, you don't gotta calm down, bro.
AJ Lee.
Oh my god.
He said, like, he even says that one weird.
He does.
AJ Lee.
AJ Lee. Like, dude, you don't gotta
Rhea
leave,
Bloody Ripley.
bro. You don't gotta talk so hard, bro.
He just sounds so like aggressive on the mic.
He's so aggressive. Like,
That
bro,
man kills me, bro.
God damn.
Yeah, but Lash Legend does have. She actually did play in the WNBA.
WNBA.
In case you guys were wondering.
And like Gotti says, congratulations for her and Trick getting engaged, man. Good for them.
Oh, they did?
Mm-hmm. They did.
Shit.
Good for them, man.
Yeah, congrats.
Good for them.
Congrats. I didn't know that.
Hopefully the Super Senior can graduate soon and make it to this fucking little main roster for once,
Yo,
dude.
This dude gotta get called up soon, bro.
Calling that man a Super Senior. Come on, bro.
How long has he? He's been in NXT since like 2.0. So it's been like 4 years.
It's been like 4 years. Like, bro, just call a man up. Even if you got no plans, you don't be having plans for nobody anyway. Just call a man up.
I was gonna say, look at Lash Legend's plans, bro. She got paired with Nia Jax.
She is.
You can't tell me that was the plan.
She is Nia Jax heater. Heater. Why does she have a heater? She's the heater, and she has a heater. What is that?
The bougie bully.
The bougie bully.
I don't know what's up with Michael Cole, man, but between him and Excalibur, man, commentary's goated these days, bro.
It really is.
It really is. The Megasis.
The Megasis. Man, why don't they put Corey on pay-per-views, man? But, like, just do the 3-man with Corey on the pay-per-view. It would really be so refreshing to hear him on pay-per-view again. It really would be.
I miss Corey Graves,
I
man.
miss hearing his voice on pay-per-view, man.
He is so good. It is ridiculous.
He is, man. Come on.
So, yes, they keep calling her by her nickname, the Bougie Bully.
And Rhea, the whole match. Rhea Bloody Ripley. The whole match.
I get it. Lash Legend is the Bougie Bully. Okay? I understand. I got it the first 2 times you said it. Asuka goes to Miss Rhea Ripley. Rhea Bloody Ripley. And Charlotte like spears Ripley out of the way. So Asuka ends up misting Lash Legend instead. Which commentary played this up huge. They were like, oh my God, Charlotte didn't want to team with Rhea. Yet she saved her. Outside of the EO spot, that was probably the fucking best part of the fucking... Yeah. That was probably the best part of the match.
Exactly, man. Because look at that, man. Charlotte, she's thinking about other people. What the hell? Who is this?
Charlotte's been Charlotte's been a sleeper this year. She's actually done a lot of good stuff this year. I know a lot of people hated that match with Tiffany. I actually liked it.
I did too.
But everything she's done after Mania,
been really good.
It's been great.
It's been really good. I like this like indifferent character, like kind of like the Return Bray Wyatt character, where she like wants to be a good person, but she knows she's not. So I really like that dynamic, and she's been good at playing it up, man. So I like what they've been doing with it, and that means I really hope that when the team of her and Alexa break up, I hope it's Alexa that does the turn on Charlotte, man.
Me too.
I really hope so. I think that'll be a really cool and different.
Yeah, Gotti says post WrestleMania she's been the best of her career.
She has been.
This has been the most I've enjoyed Charlotte out of her career. Obviously, like. She's obviously not in the main event scene or anything like that, but clearly she doesn't need that.
And that's probably also what helps.
Yes.
She's not in the main event scene, so it's not the same thing every time. She's in a different place on the card.
Yeah, because we would talk about this with, like, we would have conversations with Logan, like, in private about this all the time, and how, like, not even in private, I'm sure we've had these conversations here, but, like, Charlotte... It almost seemed like the only thing the company ever had for her, or like any type of, character building they would, put upon her, was just winning a title.
Yeah.
It's like that was the only, like, oh, what do we want to do with Charlotte's character? Nothing. Just throw another title on her. Like
bro,
who the fuck is that going to help?
Exactly. It did nothing for her character, and now you have this, who she's doing great, compelling character work, man.
So. I don't know, man. I don't know. But Charlotte, Charlotte has shocked me this year, especially coming out of WrestleMania with how awesome she's been. I again, the storyline with Alexa, like Sir K said, the indifferent character, I think is just, I think it's really good, and I enjoy it a lot.
I do enjoy it a lot, man. I really like what she's been doing.
There you go, man. So Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, goes to the top of the cage, and we're getting ready for our Io spot that we do every year, which again is a great spot, but
It's done every year. It's the Kofi Royal Rumble spot.
Yeah.
You just do the same thing every year, and it just is meaningless by the time you're finished with it.
for sure. AJ Lee grabs the trash can and is trying to jump to get to Io. Rhea Ripley then lifts her up, puts AJ on her shoulders, Jurassic Express style, so she can give Io the trash can. Io then grabs the trash can from AJ Lee, who's being lifted by Rhea Ripley, puts it over her head. The one year she did a backflip. The other year she did a crossbody with the trash can over her head. This year she did a swanton bomb. And she takes out everybody on the heel side except for Becky Lynch. Becky is standing there shell-shocked. She turns around into Sister Abigail position. She then gets out of it and runs away. The babyfaces follow her into the other ring. AJ hooks her in the Black Widow, and Becky Lynch taps. And that is it for this War Games match. I like the idea of Charlotte saving Rhea Ripley. However, they're not on the same show. So when are we going to get to see this kind of thing develop? Which, again, is another gripe of mine. These two teams did make sense to be in here because they both had a beef with the Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah.
That makes sense. This women's babyface War Games team, out of the other three teams tonight, made the most sense as to why they were together.
They did make the most sense.
The only one that, is kind of the odd woman out is AJ Lee. That kind of came out of nowhere. But they make the most sense out of all the teams.
They
Okay.
do.
I don't know when we're going to get to see this follow up. I just hope it's soon. Or I hope it's at all. Which, again, you could have easily done a draft and put them all together, but,
Yeah.
I digress. But yeah, so this War Games match, again, outside of the EO spot and outside of the Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley spot, there was close to nothing that happened other than, Lash Legend, again, had a decent little showing for herself, but nothing really. Nothing really of importance, I guess. So, I don't know. I don't know what that was. I really don't know what that was about, man. And I don't know what the point was to do a women's War Games this match here again. If these were the teams you had in mind, I seriously question why even do the match at all, because it just comes off with no heat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's at least with this match, I can say there's maybe a little bit of heat coming out of it, being that AJ got Becky to tap. So there is that. But again, with things like the Rhea and Charlotte thing, they both go back to separate shows. So like, where is going to be our follow-up to this? This is classic Triple H. Is he going to give it to us in 6 years? I don't know. Those are the things that kind of scare me about this. But other than that, I thought this match was largely uneventful.
100%. Largely, this match was uneventful. It was really repetitive. They did the repeat EO spot, which the EO spot is cool, but again, it's a repeat of something you already did. And the only notable original thing in this match was Charlotte saving Rhea. Very cool moment, very cool character moment for Charlotte. Don't know where that takes you, man. I guess that you could take that in direction for Alexa and Charlotte and take that to the eventual turn that Alexa does to hopefully to Charlotte. But like you said, knowing Triple H, I don't think we're going to see the continuation of this whole Rhea and Charlotte thing till probably about a year. I really wouldn't doubt it if till probably sometime after Mania is when they're on the same show and when that story continues, man. So sucks. We're probably gonna have to wait to see the continuation of the most compelling part about this match, man. But either way, sure, what a year, man. I'm giving Charlotte my props. I'm giving Miz the props. What the fuck is Triple H done, man? But good for these women. Like you said, the babyface team was the most coherent team on War Games this year at all. And glad they won. I'm glad that, you kind of furthered the Becky and AJ stuff. That's kind of the whole reason why they were in this. So it did the job. Just the match itself didn't do much overall.
For sure. After this, we got a dude, this maybe had to have been about 5 minutes straight of ads.
It is actually.
So is it?
It's 5 minutes of ads after every match. You can see the timer in the corner. At the start, it says 5 minutes every time.
But wasn't this one an ad break, and then it was Michael Cole doing ads for the company?
Yeah, so
that's probably even worse.
There was the ESPN ads, which are guaranteed the 5 minutes, and then after that, dude, Michael Cole went on to like 3 advertisements straight, 3 sponsorships straight. Right after that, man, he went into, what was it, man?
It was PlayStation. It was like Progressive.
And then it was the U.S. Air Force.
Yeah, that was, dude. Now, they announce what's next. They say it's John Cena's last premium live event appearance, yada, yada, yada. So we know what's coming. And then you proceed to give us 8 fucking minutes of ads.
8 minutes of ads, dude. Insane.
It was ad after ad after ad. It was, WWE cameras filming all the events going on outside of Petco Park. All this shit, and I'm like,
that's when they did their first celebrity crowd shot, right?
Yeah, they're showing the celebrities, the dude from the Peacock John Gacy series. They're showing Lil Yachty. They're showing singers and all these other people. And I'm just sitting there like, dude, I know these people in this crowd are fiending for John Cena right now, and this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing right now.
Horrible, dude. Horrible.
I'm like, holy fuck, could you get on with this shit? Well, they say be careful what you wish for, because guys,
it was sad. It was beautiful.
The last time was indeed now.
On pay-per-view.
The last pay-per-view. The last PLE. Stu almost bust his shit. The last time was literally now, man. And, I'm so fucking cooked on December 13th, dude. I am done. I am donezo on December 13th.
It's gonna be bad.
When he's making his entrance and Sir Kay looks over and he's like, dude, I didn't even watch him growing up. I don't know why I'm crying so much.
Bro, like, I didn't even watch wrestling growing up, and this shit was making me tear up. Doc, come on.
Do you think it tears you up so bad because of, like, your, I guess, current John Cena memories?
I would say, yeah, I would say. And then just, like, the fact that that big of a name is retiring makes it so unreal that it's sad, if that makes sense. Like, you don't see a retirement like John Cena usually in your lifetime, you know what I mean? So it's different, dude. It just hits different. It's like seeing LeBron retire, Jordan retire. You're literally seeing Michael Jordan retire in your face, and that's just crazy. And, like, we know it. Every date we know it, and it counts down to a deeper and deeper date. So, man, it just goes sad. It's just so sad, man.
Yeah. If you guys, follow me on social media, I guess you'll know kind of what this whole thing means to me. But fuck, all I can say is I'm grateful. We actually got the opportunity to sit through a full calendar year of a retirement tour for the GOAT. We will never see another John Cena in our lifetime. And fuck. Somebody that is just that captivating, that charismatic, that great in literally everything he does. He's the perfect employee. He's the perfect role model. I mean, he is just that dude. He is just that dude. There is nothing more than that than you can say about John Cena, man. But he is everything you want in a pro wrestler. And fuck, it is
it's sad, man. And it's like the good sad too. That's what makes it worse, man.
Yeah, it is. It for sure is. And times like this, I just try to like be present. The last SmackDown when we were there, man, I looked over to like where I would sit as a kid, and that just hit a couple weeks ago with the last Monday Night Raw. I just sat there. I sat exactly where I am now, and I watched Raw on this very monitor, and I just thought to myself, like, wow, like, how many Raws have I sat through as a kid? How many fucking times did I sit there, no matter what I was going through as a kid, and all I could constantly rely on was fucking John Cena to be on the television when I was a kid.
Exactly.
And he was always there. So that one sucked. And this here tonight, I thought, how many fucking times did I beg my dad to buy me a fucking pay-per-view because I knew my guy John Cena was going to be on that card, whether he was fighting the Nexus, whether he was fighting CM Punk or Bryan Danielson or Randy Orton or Batista or The Shield or any of these other guys or any of these other things that I remember as a kid. How many times did I beg my dad to buy a pay-per-view so I can see John Cena? And again, all you can do is be grateful that I've got to watch all these pay-per-view appearances with the guy to my right, your guy's left. I guess, well, on the screen it would be my left, your guy's right, and my right in real life too. Just grateful that I've got to watch all these with you and like just be present with it all, man. So it's definitely a bittersweet thing, man. But again, I just definitely teared up a little bit thinking about that tonight. Just, man, again, how many fucking times did I beg for pay-per-views to watch John Cena? And this is the last time I'm gonna get to see John Cena on a pay-per-view. So, fuck.
Right.
Man. The 13th is so cooked.
It's gonna be so bad, dude.
Oh, it's so cooked, dude. It's so fucking cooked. I already know. I gotta get my last time is now fucking towel ready to catch all the fucking tears. But yeah. Belle, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. We've missed you. We've missed you dearly.
How you doing?
How are you? Hope everything is okay. You know we're always here for you. You know the DMs stay open. But she says she's going to sleep, so she can't stay. Understandable.
I respect it.
But she says she has a theory on the Masked Man. And she says she's winding down for the rest of the year with wrestling. She says the Cena retirement tour is going to be the last show on the schedule. Everything else from both companies is going to be if I'm in the mood.
I respect it.
Hey, I have a feeling. I definitely had the feeling. I had the feeling. I could definitely see your frustration
Oh, yeah.
from both companies, as I'm sure you can feel ours as well. I completely understand.
Oh,
I
yeah.
completely fucking understand. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
sometimes it's just nice to take those healthy breaks, or obviously, we don't get that with the podcast. So typically, like, my version of that is, just tapping in with other things, seeing
Yeah.
what's going on with the NBA, or watching like a TV series or something. Usually that's my wind down from wrestling. So I completely understand, though. Completely understand. But yeah.
Most definitely.
So
Truly, man. Truly, I completely understand.
yeah, but yeah, the God, the
13th.
13th is
It's cooked.
yeah, it's over. Man, the last pay-per-view for John Cena. It was a good match. It was a good match. I actually liked it. I liked it a lot. Paul Dunn scared me at one point in the match.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get to it. But man, Dom makes his entrance. Very dope. He's got the OG Mysterio mask. It's a very cool look for him. And John Cena. John Cena comes out to a thunderous ovation. This man was walking up and down each aisle, slapping everybody's hands, and then Stu almost backpedaled into the dude that was collecting wire behind him. So Cena asked Stu if he was okay. There was a moment where Cena was like talking to Stu and he was looking past the camera. And you can hear him like just saying, this is the last one. This is the last PLE. And he looked like he almost had a tear in his eye. And brother,
Dude, there's nothing worse for me than seeing other people cry. So I know that 13th. Oh man, it's gonna be a chain reaction, dude. It's gonna be Cena, it's gonna be you, and me, and it's gonna be fucked, dude. Oh man. It's gonna be fucked.
yeah. Yeah, if that's what makes you cry, then the worst possible thing you could do on the 13th is fucking be in the room with me. Because Jesus Christ, you guys have been seeing me tear up about this for like, I think since maybe like it's got to be at the very least the AJ match.
Yeah.
At the very least, it was the AJ match. Which is just because that was when it hit me. Like when he threw up that 4. Yeah, that was after the AJ match. When he threw up that 4, that was like boof, like
4.
Hit me like a truck. Like, oh,
damn.
Oh shit. Like, dude, like, yeah, it hit. It definitely hit, man. But yeah, literally the worst possible thing you could do is put me on put you in a room with me on the 13th, because Jesus Christ. Yeah, when it comes to wrestling and when it comes to like emotional moments in wrestling, I gotta be about the biggest baby in the fucking world. But I wouldn't have it any other way.
Exactly.
So yeah. But man, when he was talking to Stu, yeah, it was one of those, man. It was like, holy shit. And then I don't know why, and I don't know if it's just me, when they do his introductions, it always hit. I don't know why. I can't explain it. It hits me like a truck when Alicia Taylor when she says the greatest of all time. The way she says that is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, that always gets me.
It really does.
And
dude.
I'm like, oh, fuck. And then when he, like, salutes to the crowd, I'm like, oh, God. I'm like, geez. This is so fucked. This is going to be so bad.
It's going to be so bad, dude.
Oh, yeah. We're going to look like the biggest burgers in the IWC on fucking this in 2 weeks, bro.
We're going to be Burger King out here, bro. We really are.
Oh, God. It's going to be bad. I don't know. This is, holy fuck. We got 2 weeks, bro.
2 weeks.
We have next Saturday. we have one more Saturday
Mm-hmm.
with John Cena on the active roster.
And then we get the saddest Saturday of all time.
I've been telling all my friends, if you see me on December 15th, and I'm not how I normally am,
It's okay.
just know why.
Exactly. It's okay.
I'm fine.
It's just sad.
I'm just not fine.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. Jeez. It's going to be a rough night.
It is.
It's going to be a rough night. Cena and Penta, Cena and Dom are in the match, and Dominic goes for the Penta walk the apron Hurricane Rana spot. And quite literally, in the exact same way Penta landed, he goes for the Hurricane Rana, and he lands on his shoulder. And he's sitting on the ground holding his shoulder. And there was a brief moment where you see Cena crawl over him and like whispered something to him. So I thought he was like asking him if he was okay. And then the ref goes out. Cena's sitting in the ring. And I immediately mentioned it to Sir K. I'm like, there's no fucking way.
It happened again the same way like a week later.
Literally, dude, I'm sitting there like there is absolutely no shot Dominic just went out the same way Penta did. There's no way. I refuse to believe that. And it looked like they were like genuinely about to call off the match. Like Cena looked like Cena was like shaking his head in like disbelief, like, are you kidding me? Like, and so I'm sitting on the couch pissed. I'm like, well, you better send somebody out there to go fucking wrestle him, because what is this? You better send Sheamus or the fucking Miz or something out there.
Something.
Like, what are we doing right now? And I was so pissed for a second. And then the ref's over there and he calls for a medic, but he doesn't throw up the X, which to me kind of sealed the deal.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
So this is
okay.
This is story. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, because you know when they throw up that X, it's like,
it's real.
It's the real. Like, if they ever betray that, then good
all
Lord.
Faith is lost.
I was going to say that. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. But yeah, he starts calling medic. And I'm like, I don't know how much I believe this. So and then you just see these two clearly just fake ass medics walk over there, and what's his face, or Raquel and Roxanne were ringside with Dominic. They run around the ring, jump in there, and give John Cena a Tejana bomb and a Pop Rocks. I guess Cena wanted to spread some love to the women's division on his way out as well.
Yeah, I guess in his last match, you could say he took a Pop Rocks from Roxanne.
He literally took a Pop Rocks, bro.
That is wild.
This man dead ass took a Code Red. This man literally done took a Pop Rocks from Roxanne. They put him on the second rope, and Dominic, and I also kind of had a feeling it was fake when Wade Barrett blatantly called out, "This is exactly what happened to Penta."
Yeah,
I was like,
okay, that's why you're doing it then.
I was like, oh, all right, that's different. Which I actually did really like that in the end, because it wasn't Dominic using the ring hammer for the third week in a row.
No, exactly.
It was like something different.
Exactly. Someone actually unfortunately got injured, and then he decided, character-wise, to fake that exact same injury to get a one-up moment. That was really clever. I liked it.
Very. So, Dom hops right up, jumps in the ring, and hits Cena with a 619. He covers him, and the referee does not count this at all. He goes to count, but then he stands up to buck up with Dominic
because he realized,
because he's so pissed at him. He's like, dude, you just sat here and faked injured. Like, well, what is this? And then he looked at Raquel and Roxanne. I actually like this because it did make the referee look very smart. He then realized, like, okay, so you just used them because The last time the referee interacted with John Cena, he was fine. The next time he looks, he's hanging on the rope, beaten up. So obviously he put 2 and 2 together, kicks the Judgment Day out of there, and Dominic's pissed. He turns around and Cena does some shoulder tackles and hits the 5-knuckle shuffle. Fans did a little bit of the premature "you can't see me."
Yeah. They kind of one pumped it. They did
a little bit.
They did it when he put his hand up and not when he actually did the "you can't see me." So that was kind of funny.
Yeah, a little bit. So he hits the 5-knuckle shuffle, hits Dom with an STF. Dominic gets out of it. Cena goes to hit him with grab his foot for an STF again, but Dominic undoes his boot. So Cena, in an attempt to pull Dominic back, pulls his boot off. He pulls his boot off. He then goes to run at Dominic, and Dom trips him up on the rope for a 619 near fall. Cena kicks out at 2. Crowd's going nuts. Dominic tries to regain some offense, but Cena hits an attitude adjustment of his own for a near fall from Dominic. John Cena then goes for his shoulder tackles on Dom, but Dom ducks and he hits referee Chad Patton and knocks him down. And now the referee is out, and all of a sudden we see JD McDonough and Finn Balor of the Judgment Day come out, and they start attacking John Cena. John Cena gets the upper hand, throws both of them into the corner, does a stinger splash. I thought that was kind of cool.
Really
I don't know if he did that on purpose or if
he just did it in the moment.
He just did a splash in the corner. But he does a stinger splash in the corner and picks JD and Finn up for a double attitude adjustment, which, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm almost positive this is the first time John Cena's ever hit a double attitude adjustment. I know he's picked 2 guys up before, but usually the guy on top slides off. Usually. I don't know. I could be wrong. At least I've never seen it. But I've been watching a long time. I'm pretty sure I've never seen him actually hit one of those. And both guys literally flip over and land on top of each other.
Yeah, that was actually a very perfect sequence. I can't lie.
It was. So they did great. They both got attitude adjustmented by John Cena. Dom grabs the IC title and goes to hit Cena with it. And Cena hits an attitude adjustment after ducking the title shot by Dom for another near fall. We then hear the entrance music to Liv Morgan.
Very shocking. Did not expect this, man.
Very, very, very shocking. Well,
unfortunately for him, it wasn't shocking. He got spoiled.
Some fucking goober on Instagram spoiled it for me. I seen a picture of Liv Morgan, and then I didn't think anything of it, so I kept scrolling, and then I seen Survivor Series, like, you know when your eyes just like lock onto something?
Yep.
And I was like, fuck. I was like, no. So I was like, oh, well, I was like,
bullshit.
I was like, what is she going to do? Like, nobody in the women's war games makes sense. I was like, is she? And then I thought, okay, is she going to come out? And then I thought, okay, maybe she's going to come out for Stephanie and you know, confront Stephanie after her match. But then when all the Judgment Day people got beat up, I was like, Liv's gonna come out here, isn't she? I was like, okay, all right. So I kind of had it a little bit spoiled for me, but shocking for the fans nonetheless. She got a huge reaction. She gets in the ring and slaps Dominic. Cena's laughing. I did not buy this one bit. When she slapped him, I was like, there's no real reason for her to slap him. Like, he hasn't been flirting with Roxanne Perez.
No, he hasn't.
He's been a good guy, right? Yeah. He's been loyal to the soil.
Yeah, and he never cheated. You know, didn't cheat once.
He never cheated, at least on Liv yet. But he, you know, she slaps Dom, and I don't know, I just wasn't buying it. She then jumps in John Cena's arms and hugs him, which I was actually very happy for Liv because I think she's
a
said
big Cena
before
fan.
that she grew up a huge John Cena fan, so she got to interact with him and be a part of his final PLE. So very stoked for her for that. She hugs Cena and she's smiling. And then she does the frown.
Oh,
Liv Morgan quite literally
did the call back to Chamber. Did the same way Cena did it to Cody. That was really cool.
White Brick sniffed it one time, turned to heel Cena. Was Liv Morgan.
Exactly.
She literally
Did that exact
hit the heel Cena
Mm-hmm.
on face Cena.
Crazy work.
Did you see the other picture people took of Cena?
He was like,
where he's like,
bro was like, I don't know.
he was so confused. Cena was not being a good third wheel here. He wasn't. He didn't know what to do.
He didn't know what to do, man.
He was completely shaken up. Liv jumps down and hits Cena with a low blow. They trip him up on the second rope for a 619. He turns around to a belt shot with the Intercontinental Championship and a Dominic splash for the 1, 2, 3, as Dom is your new and now two-time Intercontinental Champion. As the reign ends at 19 days.
Crazy.
For the greatest of all time. John Cena's title reign, like I said, clocks in at 19 days. As it's over.
It is over, unfortunately, man. And he got everything. He got the Grand Slam, dude. It's all that matters. It was great.
It was awesome. He got the Grand Slam. And he got his final premium live event appearance. And what was a very enjoyable match. For me, this was the best thing on the night.
Oh, easily. I guess a lot of people didn't like the whole Judgment Day stuff here. I mean, it's Dom. You're going to get Judgment Day stuff. I don't know what you expect. I'm cool with it, man. I like the match. I like the little cheating spot they did. I think that was one of the more clever ones they did with Dom.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the Liv Morgan come out, and I love the swerve, dude. I'm glad she's back. From everything I'm here, she was able to be back earlier than expected, which is good for her, man. And good for all that, man. I'm really glad she's back. I really enjoyed this match, man, and I think it did well for all of them, Cena included, man. So I really like this. This was easily, for me, the best thing on the show tonight.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. So, we got John Cena walking out, getting a thank you, Cena, from the San Diego crowd as he walked up the ramp and he said, "That was it. That's all we got for you." He said, "Thank you. We have one more. I will see you in 2 weeks. One more day of work, December 13th. Fuck.
Oh, it's gonna be sad, man. It's gonna be
God.
sad. The 13th, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be sad as fuck, man. Join us to cry on the 13th. Truly,
Yes. Yeah.
tears will be shed. Lots of them.
Yes. Do not join this live stream if you are sensitive to people crying.
Because you will see a lot of that.
Because you are going, or yes, if you are sensitive to people if you are sensitive to two grown dudes crying over John Cena, then don't even bother joining the stream, man.
Literally.
Yes, bring the tissues, bro, because it is man, it's fuck, it's gonna be sad. So there it was. Cena walks out, and that was it.
Beautiful.
It was amazing.
Truly awesome, man. Truly awesome.
Fuck.
Best thing on the show, always. That ass. The last two Raws he was on, they were actually good episodes. He was the best thing.
SummerSlam.
Fucking, what was that one?
Elimination Chamber.
Yep. What was the one the AJ match was on?
WrestlePalooza.
No, wasn't WrestlePalooza the Brock match?
Yeah. That was the one that AJ was on. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I was thinking about AJ Lee.
No, yeah.
Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel, yeah. Best part about Crown Jewel, best part here, he really is the fucking GOAT, man. Not only
For the record, I do not blame Russell Palooza on John Cena at all. He was in there with Mr. Lazy.
No, exactly. He had no chance in hell, unfortunately. But Cena truly is the greatest of all time. Truly gonna miss him after that. And I know WWE is really gonna fucking miss the guy. I don't think they're ready and realize how much they're gonna fucking miss the guy, man. But truly was the best part tonight, man. He always is.
Yes. So that was all she wrote for John Cena. And again, on December 13th, bro, be prepared to cry. But sometimes when you cry, man, your eyes get all watery.
You get tired.
Your eyes hurt. You get a little tired. Well, I have a solution for you, and you probably are going to need it for December 13th if you plan on crying, because I don't plan on it, but it's something I just know is a fact of life at this point. But if you guys don't want to cry, or maybe you do want to cry, but you don't want to go to bed because you know you're going to be tired, your eyes are going to be all dried out. You don't want to hit the pillows just yet. We have a solution for you, man. W Energy, the official sponsor of the Notorious Hills podcast, man. W Energy is an energy drink loaded with vitamins and nootropics formulated to improve focus without getting the jitters. You can, W is sugar-free, 0-calorie, free from fillers and artificial colorings with 150 milligrams of caffeine per serving. You can get your W products today with the link below and code NHP at checkout to save yourselves 10% on your next W purchase.
Truly, always got to shout out W. Whether workout, whatever you may need the energy for, whether it's staying up, being sad on the 13th, whether it's staying up for any weekly wrestling show ever, whether you want it for Christmas, whether as a gift or to stay up. Maybe you're a kid, maybe you want to catch the fat man, and maybe you want to stay up that whole night. Try some W. It'll keep you up, it'll keep you awake, it'll keep you energized, and it'll taste good all at the same time. Truly always gotta shout out W.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So thank you guys, the great people over at W Energy, the official sponsor of what we do here at NHP. And with that being said, man,
speaking of needing W.
Oh fuck. Yeah, you know, we might as well go ahead and
run it back. Run that shit back, because
W Energy, the official sponsor of what we do here at Notorious Heels Podcast. W is an energy drink loaded with vitamins and nootropics formulated to improve focus without getting the jitters. W is a clean formula, sugar-free, 0-calorie, free from fillers and artificial colorings with 150 milligrams of caffeine per serving. You can get your W products today with the link below and code NHP at checkout to save yourselves 10% on your next W purchase.
Truly, you always got to shout out W, whether workout, whatever you may need the energy for, especially with this fucking match they done put on Nikki Bella and Stephanie Fat Kerr, man. They got singles Nikki in action. Even whether you're Triple H making that dumbass smile, walking in the building, if you need the energy, man, W's got you. It'll taste good all at the same time. It really won't let you down. It really won't.
There you have it, man. So as always, shout out to the great people over at W Energy, the official sponsor of what we do here at NHP. And now that we ran it back, we might have... God damn it.
That was an accident. You guys got to see that fucking image again. You ran back that image. God damn it.
It was behind it, too. Why did it play over it?
I think it was fate to see that image again, bro.
I think so, bro.
At least we need something to keep us energized and happy.
Oh, my God.
Because speaking of that bald man, look what he done did. He done put Nikki Bella in the year 2025 singles action on pay-per-view, dog. What is this match? What was this match? Do you remember a single thing from this match?
I do.
Really?
I actually do.
Oh wow.
According to commentary.
Oh no, that always starts off great.
Wait, hold on.
That's one of the worst things you can hear nowadays.
Nikki Bella is showing us her new ferocious attitude.
Can Triple H show me a ferocious attitude for once and actually book a fucking show that isn't Nikki Bella turning heel and having a singles match on pay-per-view, dog? Why? Who is this for? What? I don't care about the Diva fans. I'm sorry. Boo-hoo. Your era sucked. Her era sucked. Let it go. She's not a trailblazer. She is everything the Four Horsewomen came in to get rid of. Hate to break it to you. Why is she still here? Good Lord.
Yeah. Out of all the women, a part of the active roster that Stephanie Vaquer could have faced off against, they chose Nikki Bella for a premium live event spot match. Not the ideal choice for me. I definitely would have went with somebody that I think the fans maybe care about a little bit more. However,
or took a Dragunov title defense, but
yeah, maybe that would have been fucking nice. But yeah, I mean, dude, Dragunov against like Tama Tonga or Tommaso Ciampa, just like as a nice undercard match, and just give
so
the
dope.
fans a banger.
Or like,
I mean, man,
you could have done so much cool random shit with Dragunov tonight. It would have been so dope, dude.
Yeah, bro. They could have done so much. Yet they did nothing.
Nothing.
They did absolutely nothing. You have Stephanie Vaquer, who I feel so sorry for. They have done.
They give her nothing.
They have done nothing for her during this whole entire women's world title reign of hers. She is not featured at all. She feels like a mid-card champion.
Yeah, she really does. She's treated like a genuine Vince McMahon mid-card champion. Mm-hmm. Like nothing. Like she's not even on the show. Horrible work, dude.
Damn, I almost hit skip. I didn't even read any of the notes. Yes, Nikki Bella is showing off her new attitude.
Mm-hmm.
The whole story of this match was that Nikki was showing her new attitude, but Stephanie was not holding her punches.
Mm-hmm.
She was still being ferocious back with Nikki Bella. So this one ended with Stephanie hitting a devil's kiss on the announce table to Nikki, which Michael Cole was creaming his pants over, that he got to see the devil's kiss that up close and personal.
Good for him, man, I guess, man. Man was cheesing. He really was.
So Michael Cole was very happy about this. Shout out Miles Bourne. She then took her in the ring and gave her a devil's kiss in the ring as well. And then she would hit her corkscrew moonsault and retain. Mm-hmm.
I swear that thing had a name when she first brought it out. I swear it did, but now it's
Spiral Tap.
Yeah,
the Spinal Tap.
The Spinal Tap. Why haven't they been calling it that? They've been calling it just the moonsault.
Corkscrew moonsault.
Like, dude, I swear she had the name the Spinal Tap. I swear.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I remember. I was watching the match. I was like, I swear that had a name. But I guess they dropped the name, or commentary just doesn't know. I wouldn't be shocked.
I wouldn't be either at this point. Fucking Paul isn't doing his job. We then so yeah, she hit the Spinal Tap on Nikki Bella for the victory, as Stephanie Vaquer retains the Women's World Championship and defeats Nikki Bella. As for what is next for Stephanie, maybe Liv, maybe Roxanne, maybe who's the one that Adam Pearce said he would keep in? Raquel Rodriguez.
Fuck. That's rough.
Just fucking do a draft, please. Just do a draft.
Do a draft, dude. Mix all this shit up, please. For the love of God.
It has almost been 2 years with these rosters.
I mean, it feels like it, man. It was still 6 months in, let alone 2 years into these fucking rosters. It was still when they moved everybody, because they barely moved everybody. So let alone 2 years into the barely moving people, this shit got more rust than the fucking than the Statue of Liberty, dog. This shit is pure oxidization.
Yeah, I don't know. Absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked, man. Is this women's roster on Raw, or at least the contenders they have for Stephanie? But no, this match, again, it wasn't horrible. It was just something that was just, completely nonsensical to even put on the undercard of this. Very happy for Stephanie.
Yeah, well,
but again,
in the card, but
she's in there with somebody that unfortunately she can't really bring to a good match.
No, you can't bring her to a good match. I'm sorry.
We then get another holy ad break.
Super holy ad break. Is this where the New Day were fucking playing that game in the back? Is this that ad break?
It is.
Yeah.
We got an Xfinity ad break where Xfinity surprised some random fan. They surprised some random fan, who got to meet Roxanne Perez, and she told them that they had front row seats or whatever. So there was that, and then
Xfinity will never let you down, man, unless you get fucking Wi-Fi through that. Then they'll fucking let you down. Fucking asshole. About they'll never let you down. I could make a list of the letdowns they done gave me, motherfucker.
You guys fucking see it all the time. Every time the fucking screen crashes, or every time the stream crashes, you can fucking blame Xfinity for that. They'll never fucking let you down.
My ass. The fuck out of here.
We get this, and then there was the New Day backstage saying that they're mourning WWE Supercard this time.
I'm mourning the New Day. Because y'all are a dead act.
Yes, that's what I'm mourning too. The fucking New Day. My God. Yeah. Good God. How ridiculous. So yes, we got oh, yeah, that was pretty much, that was all I was saying. Yes, that's what we were talking about. Yes, the ad breaks. Yeah, there was like another 5 to 8 minutes of ads as well before this match, the main event, the men's War Games match. Allow me to go back to the very beginning of chat. There's something to perfectly... Hunter says, what a baffling finish.
That's the perfect name, man. And that's just a perfect word for Triple H. He is baffling with how fucking stupid he is, man, because what was this match, and what was that finish, and what was the aftermath to the finish? It was nothing. It was teasing something. We already know. We know it's theory, bro. We know it's theory. Why are you doing this hooded figure shit? We know it's him. Why are you teasing all this shit on Raw to happen in this match, and none of it fucking happened? We didn't get an ounce of story between the Usos and Roman, between Roman and Punk, between, what Roman and Punk did last year. No hint to what they did last year. Like I said, you didn't do a thing where Punk or Roman saved Punk this year to like get that favor over with, or get whatever that is over with, so he doesn't have to ever, get that brought up to him again. Nothing. Literally nothing of note happened in this. It was literally just a match where they went through the motions. That's all it was.
Yes, and I will obviously break down what I did not like, what I think we should have saw in this. So, first and foremost, there was a report earlier in the night that came out. Let me see if I can find this here. So, yeah, that's for Friday, but what? So, okay. A report came out earlier in the night. According to WrestleVotes, there was reportedly some creative contention over the entrance order for the men's War Games match at Survivor Series tonight. There have been several scenarios mapped out, and they are differing opinions with the amount of stars, with the amount of star power in play. What was so hard? Because actually, what they ended up doing, I thought was fine.
Thought that was the perfect order. You're like, yeah, no matter what, at the end of the day, bro, no matter who's champ here, Roman was bound to come out last. He's got to come out last. That's just...
He's the face of the company.
Exactly. He's the face of the company, dog.
He's the champion.
He's the champion without being the champion. He's the champion.
Meanwhile, this fucking Chad you see under fucking, I don't know, a little under my microphone over here. This fucking Chad, the middleman,
the leader.
The leader of the War Games team. He has to have the championship to be the champion.
Exactly. Roman is the champ without being the champ, because that's what the champ does. That's what a champion level guy is doing. Cena's the champ when he's not the champ. Roman's the champ when he's not the champ. AJ, Bray, all those guys did that shit. Cody right now, he needs that shit. But it was always supposed to be Roman, all logically, to come out last. That's just how it is. But you got to report that these motherfuckers are arguing about who comes out first. Bro, what do we always say to TK? Be a boss. Tell him, boo fucking who. This is what you're doing. Go out. Do it. Oh, I don't care. I don't care what I tell you to do. Imagine me bald. What I'm telling you to do is you go out in this order, or you don't get fucking paid and you can go home. Simple as that. I don't give a fuck about egos if I'm the boss, because guess what? You're the boss. They get paid by what you tell them to fucking do. So go tell them you're going out in this order. I don't give a fuck. Is that not what we always told TK to do? Is that not what we always praised WWE for being on top of? What are you doing letting ego? Who gives a fuck about these people's egos? You're the boss. You're the company. Tell them what the fuck to do. Boo fucking who? Like, what? Why is that a problem?
Especially, I don't know if what they did tonight or what they did here was the original option or not, but I don't know what was ever the problem with this.
With any of this. Like, who cares?
And again, I don't know why we didn't do the shark cages, man. I really don't know why we didn't, like...
That would have solved everything.
Yeah, then we don't have to worry about who's coming out when. If you would have just had everybody in a fucking shark cage, then they already would have been out there. And guess what? Everybody got their pop already.
Exactly.
I don't know if it was a Brock thing of Lesnar not wanting to stand in a cage, or WWE management feeling like Brock's character wouldn't stand in a cage. Shut the fuck up. Then you make him stand in a cage.
You tell him, boo-hoo.
Then you tell him your character's going to stand in a cage today.
Exactly. If you don't like it, go home right now. We'll find somebody else, because boo fucking who. I don't care about what you want, what you don't want. It's what the company wants. So you better go fucking do it at the end of the day, bro.
Yeah. That was a needless Brock stray, but that was just me ranting about the War Games cages again, because I honestly feel like it was because of him.
Okay, no, for real. The whole reason we didn't get cages this War Games, because I know we're going to get them next year, is because of Brock, because he didn't want to stand in a cage. And they probably knew the whole time he wasn't going to stand in the cage, so they just didn't bring the fucking cages, because they're like, dude, Brock's not going to stand in the cage. Okay, why'd you call Brock? Or, I don't know, why don't you tell him to stand in the fucking cage, or else, guess what? You don't get paid, asshole. That's how it is. Y'all the bosses. I don't get why that's a problem that exists. We criticized AEW for so long for doing that shit, and we praised this company for being on top of it with that shit, and this is what you're doing. You're doing the exact same thing that fucked TK over in 2023. You're doing that exact same thing here.
Because Brock has done this kind of thing before. Yeah. Where
he strong arms.
He strong arms. He stiff arms the office. He says, you know, oh well, if I'm not main eventing the show, then just have me open. He's had problems like this before where he's impatient. He doesn't like to wait. He doesn't like to wait around. That's a known thing about Brock. There's no doubt in my mind we did not get War Games cages this year, and it's because of Brock Lesnar not wanting to stand in a cage. Which, if that's the case, have everybody else stand in a cage and just have him fucking stay back if he wants to not participate.
If he wants to be a baby, tell him, okay, we'll have everyone else in the cage. You'll come out last from the stage because you want to sit on the couch or something. Whatever it is you want to do, man. So just do that. Like, you have a million ways to work around it, and you chose the worst possible workaround you could have. Insane work, man. Triple H is an emergency booking genius because he cannot do that anymore. That used to be his top shit.
He used to be phenomenal with that.
Exactly.
Something went wrong, boom. He already had 3 backup ideas that he was thinking about.
We got an idea to make this work, man. Now he literally panics and just eliminates the core aspect of this match. Thanks, buddy.
What are we doing, bro? CM Punk goes out first. I just know CM Punk got tired of all them arguing and was like, you know what? Fuck it. How about I go out first then?
Literally, I'll fucking go out first. I don't care. No matter who comes out when, you're going to get the same pop you're going to get anyway. So just fucking go out there, man. I don't get it.
Especially because Cody was probably sitting back there like the fucking Chad that he is.
Oh, I know. He was sitting in that tunnel.
I can't come out first. I'm the champion.
I'll let you come out, Punk.
I can't come out first. I'm too over. I'm the champion.
I'm the champion. The champion is the main event. He has to come out at least not last. Or at least not first. Whatever stupid shit he was probably saying.
My God.
He's the champion.
They were all arguing backstage, and Cody was like, enough.
Enough. I'm not going out first.
I'm coming out last.
LeBron's just sitting there like, bro, just tell us when we make it our entrance. I don't care.
The Brons are young. They're just sitting there like,
just tell me what to do, dog. Just tell me when I'm coming out there. I got you.
Roman's sitting there like, bro, you're not coming out after me, bro. I'm sorry, Cody.
Roman probably told fucking Cody, I'll let the Brons come out before I let them, I'll let them come out before me, before I let you come out before me, motherfucker.
Man.
Yeah, like, dog, just stop, bro, please. I'm sure Logan didn't give a fuck either. He's just there to fucking bask in his moments in the ring, whatever he does. None of the heel team besides Brock gave a fuck when they were coming out.
No.
It didn't matter to them, dude.
Punk comes out here and he stares down, Punk comes out, and then, my bad, I skipped ahead a little bit. And then the second one to come out, or the first one for the heel team, is Braun Breaker.
Very dope entrance.
His entrance was so tough. He walked down a tunnel that was engulfed in red with fog everywhere and a flashing white light behind him. So you just seen flashes of his silhouette. Mind you, his silhouette was, obviously him wearing a spiked jacket. So you just seen a bunch of spikes in this giant ass silhouette.
And his fucking wide ass fucking silhouette, dude. Beast, bro. Beast ass entrance. I miss hearing that song, dude.
He actually has a very good theme song. I actually really like his theme song. I would have liked for him to come out first, just because you could have kept the War Game Sirens on and then transitioned it into his theme song, because his theme song starts with those War Game Sirens anyway. So I thought that would have been dope, but, I get it. They wanted that punk pop first, but just would have been dope. So Braun and Punk start the match. The first one to come out for the heels, because the heels have the advantage, is Drew McIntyre. Rest in peace, 2024 Drew McIntyre. He does get in the ring though, and he has a pretty cool stare down with
CM Punk,
his old rival, CM Punk. Him and Braun attack Punk. Punk is bloodied at this point. Punk and Cody were the only one to bleed in this match, so I guess that just goes to show the AEW in them.
I was gonna say the ex AEW guys were the only ones to bleed, man. That's kind of a funny thing to let happen.
100%. And if Cody was in AEW and participated in a Blood and Guts, he would have been bleeding buckets, and so would Punk.
He would have been Cody specific. Obviously, Punk loved to bleed in AEW. Cody, he'd been bleeding. He'd been set on fire to try to get over. That man would have blew up in some mini explosion to try to get over.
Man.
That man was so desperate to get over. He let them set him on fire. Insane, dude. Cody is just different. Set me on fire.
Andrade, set me on fire.
Swing for the fences. Bro took a legit chair shot to the head to get over, bro. That man was
To
desperate.
the side of the back of his head, bro.
Told that man to swing for the fences. And
Swing for the fences.
corny.
Damn.
He's so corny, dude. I
Bro
love
was
him.
fucking swinging for the CTE right there, bro. Oh
Bro.
my God.
Bro was doing anything for the pop, bro.
Oh, he was. Oh, speak of the devil. Cody Rhodes is next for the baby faces.
Champion.
The champion. He comes out there, Captain Cody comes out there, and
Cody.
he starts getting offense in on Drew and Braun, and he knocks both guys down. Punk goes to walk up to Cody, and Cody just fucking elbows him. Cody then tries to explain to Punk that he didn't see him, even though he was looking at the other two heels in the match, right in front of him.
He knows when he gets in that ring, it's this at this point in the match, it's even. There's two baby faces, there's two heels. He takes them out. He's looking at both down heels on the ground and just fucking elbows him. Who'd you think that was then? If you actually didn't think it was Punk, who on earth could that have been? You thought that was Heyman? Who the fuck did you think that was?
Did you think somebody climbed the cage or like cut the ring and came up from under the ring? What did you think happened?
You just see a fucking you feel a person walk behind you, so your instant reaction is to just elbow the shit behind you. Great thinking, man. Great thinking.
God. Nice going, Cody.
Don't
Punk
catch
and Cody hit a heart attack on Drew McIntyre, and then they hit a doomsday device on Braun Breaker that looked horrible. Braun tried to roll through, but, obviously rolled a bit too slow and landed straight on the back of his neck.
Literally straight on the back of his neck, man. It looked bad.
It looked very bad. Braun was, I don't know if he was just selling, but he looked a little visibly shaken up afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a bit scary.
Hopefully everything's all good.
Hopefully. Next up is Logan Paul.
Okay.
Logan Paul is
He's here.
yeah,
He's arrived.
He didn't do too much before Jimmy Uso came out next. Jimmy came in, also didn't really do too much here.
Threw a couple super kicks, and that was about all I remember.
Yeah. During a little bit after Jimmy came in, Braun hit a Breakensteiner on Cody.
Very cool.
Very cool. Cody looked like he hasn't been hit with a move like that since his AEW days.
Did
you see the look on his face?
He was so shell-shocked,
He
bro.
really did. Bronson Reed comes out next, and thank you, Bronson, for not jumping off the top of the cage again. I love the moment. Tsunami State was an amazing moment. However, we don't need you on the shelf again.
No.
That is the fucking last thing Monday Night Raw needs at this point. So thank you.
Thank you, dog.
But Bronson had his fun, immediately goes to the top rope. I always love when Bronson's like in a steel cage or like when he's on the top rope and has something to hang on to. The way he like bounces on the ropes before he jumps. I mean, he gets some serious hang time, and he did that 3 times. He did it to Punk. He gave a tsunami to Punk immediately after he joined the match. He gave a tsunami to Jimmy Uso, and he gave a tsunami to Cody Rhodes.
Great.
Cody was bloody. I don't know where that came from, because the last time we seen him, he took a Breakensteiner.
Don't know what made him bleed, but something made him bleed, kayfabe-wise, so.
Yeah. So Cody was bleeding here. So, yeah. We then got Jay Uso.
This fucking guy, man. This fucking guy.
If you do me a solid.
Okay.
If you do War Games next year, because we all know you're going to do it, if you could just do me one favor, can you not put Jey Uso in the match because he's been in the match for 4 years at this point. He's been in all of them.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in 22, 23, 24, and now 25. I don't remember him performing this bad in a War Games. He's actually, he never has performed this bad in a War Games.
No, not last year, not any of the years before. But the worst part is, man, if War Games looking like we already probably know what's going to be, it's probably going to be Seth, Punk, Roman. Who else would join them besides the Usos, dude? At least even Jay, too. Jay's going to be in it guaranteed next year, dude.
Yes, because out of the Usos, he's the one that they love. Jay comes in here and starts dishing out a super kick party. He then hits a 1D on Logan Paul, and I swear on my life, he starts to run it back.
In the middle of a War Games. The match you build that's about war, he runs his theme, Mr. Not about the, Mr. I'm not just an entrance guy, in the middle of War Games, runs back his entrance. Climbs the cage and sits on top of the cage, fucking dancing with the fucking chain and the rope.
He's bobbing his head back and forth. This is War Games.
Lock in.
This is the type of shit WWE should not be letting slide.
No.
I understand you want your fans to have a good time. That's why they can yeet during his entrance.
Don't do that shit.
In the fucking War Games match? Are you kidding me? The match last year where we seen, I want to say 3 or 4 competitors in the match leave with injuries.
Literally.
We've seen people bleed buckets in this match. We've seen people prove loyalty in this match. We've seen, we've seen old friends reunite in War Games. We've seen, we've seen guys beat each other to shreds, swallow keys, all types of stuff in these War Games matches. Just in the WWE ones. These are the kind of things we've seen in this match. Bonds strengthened, bonds broken.
All of it.
Everything. Blood. And you have this guy run it back like this is some fucking joke? How goofy does that make War Games look?
Oh, it looked horrible tonight. It looked like it was literally didn't fucking matter. It was just a match to them.
Last year, it was taken seriously.
Mm-hmm.
They needed to eradicate the bloodline. The OGs needed to eradicate the new bloodline. 3 years ago, it was about loyalty. It was serious. Is Sami Zayn going to prove his loyalty to the bloodline? Is he going to sell his soul? Can he prove his loyalty by stabbing his best friend in the back?
Mm-hmm.
Slime his best friend out for the bloodline. That's what War Games was about.
Nope.
3 years later, you got this guy fucking dancing on top of the fucking cage?
In the middle of the match, dude.
What the fuck?
Horrible.
What are we doing, Paul?
Fucking Paul.
My God. I am so disappointed in you. What the fuck are you thinking? Running it back. Brock Lesnar is in this match on the opposing team.
And you're
Braun Breaker. The Bronze.
I was going to say, you have a team, you're going against a Brock, Braun, and Reed. And you're joking around, you're dancing, you're running the yeets back. When you got that team you're going against. You got Drew on the team, too.
Your team has largely been getting their asses whooped.
This whole story has been about this whole group and all these guys, all these heels beating your ass on a constant stasis, and you're fucking joking around. Thank you. I take this match very seriously now after that.
How fucking goofy was that? How fucking goofy are you, Paul? Paul,
man, y'all gotta see Paul.
You
Paul.
pulled up looking like this, no, knowing you had Jey Uso about to yeet on top of the War Games cage. This is how you pulled up looking?
This motherfucker's on that thing, eating, dancing, and this is who's in Gorilla, sitting, cheesing with that fucking face with the headset on. This is good, man. No, it's fucking not good, man. This shit sucks, man. The fuck? Paul.
This is what you got in mind for War Games. This is the same fucking War Games for, I want to say, 3 years in NXT. That was the most feared match in the company.
Mm.
You had the Undisputed Era in fucking Wars for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
At least those were the 3 best years of the structure, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In NXT, that is.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite War Games is last year.
Yeah.
Which puts this even into perspective even worse for me, because that was just a year ago.
It was literally a year ago where they had the best, and now they just had probably the worst. How do you...
Killian Dane was in there making a star out of himself. Adam Cole in the Undisputed Era always had these dope attires. And then they would do that spot where, you know, each team is on each side of the cage and they're all
lined up.
You like grabbing each other up because they're all just beaten to shreds.
No, dude. Or like NXT would always do the thing where both the teams would get in the middle, do the stare down, and then just run at each other and the clash would start. Like, bro. Where's the war? There's no war. This is OG. You took what was OG Call of Duty, and then you done put Fortnite in this motherfucker. What the fuck is this, bro? You killed the aura. There is no aura.
Man. Running it back on top of a fucking War Games cage is crazy to me.
Insane work, dude.
While he's running it back, he's looking like a fucking goofball.
Mm-hmm.
He's grabbing the cage and he's literally bobbing his head back and forth. And then you hear Brock's music. And then I wanted to walk out of the cage and fucking forfeit the match myself at that point.
Match was screwed at that point completely.
What did I say on Friday? I'm scared for Brock Lesnar to be in this cage.
Because he walks in and just does the same thing he always does, whatever he wants.
I don't even think he got in the other ring.
No, I don't think he ever stepped in the other ring.
He dead ass just stayed in the left ring the whole time. And guess what Brock did? Take a fucking guess. The 2 things Brock Lesnar did in War Games.
Well, he did 3.
Oh, right.
He did 3.
Right. Guess the 3 things Brock Lesnar did.
Suplex, F5, corner shoulder tackle.
Correct.
Mm.
Those were the 3 fucking things that Brock he gets in here. He suplexes Jim. He suplexes Jay. I popped for that one. Jay didn't Jay kind of look like he sandbagged him a little bit?
Jay either just didn't know what the fuck was going on, or he sandbagged him. Either or could easily been the case with Jey Uso, but he took the most sideways ass suplex in the world. Bro took a somersault.
Also, stop. Just stop. Just stop putting CM Punk in the ring with Brock Lesnar.
Why are you
This is the second time Brock Lesnar has overhead belly-to-belly suplexed him, and Punk has fucking landed on his head.
Like, bro, don't stop. Like you said, just stop.
Punk is already, I don't want to say he's injury prone, but,
It's
you know, he's
possible.
CM Unk.
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Please stop.
Just stop. Again, this is the second time he's done this. He suplexes Punk belly to belly overhead, and Punk lands on his head, and you could see him grabbing at his head.
Mm-hmm.
He then overhead suplexes Cody, shoulder tackles Cody in the corner, suplexes him again. He then starts F5ing everybody.
No way.
He starts F5. He F5s Jimmy. He F5s Jay. And then he starts using a steel chair on both Usos. And then Roman comes out.
Man's got a war farm. Man, he done switched up his attire, guys. Usually he rocks the same thing, the gloves and the pants. This time, dude, he done switched it up. He got an elbow pad. Huge switch up, man.
Elbow pad Roman.
Completely different look for that man.
Completely,
man. Man's put on an elbow pad.
Different,
man. He's moving different.
Very different. Yeah,
This
this was a different night for the tribal chief, man.
It really was. The best part is it doesn't have a logo, nothing.
No.
Just got some random, probably fucking stock emergency black elbow pad. I was like, you know what?
It's like the other it's like the other week on Raw, he came out wearing like an arm sleeve.
The one arm sleeve, yeah.
Like, okay.
I was like, all right. Okay.
I was just rocking the fucking arm sleeve, I guess.
Man's experimenting, I guess.
All right then. So yeah, Roman comes out, man, brand new gear, all fresh. Clean new elbow pad Roman was rocking there. We then got...
What did we get?
Oh. Brock is standing on the stairs. And the whole time I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, he's going to walk out this cage and forfeit the match. Thankfully, the commentators clarified, if you're not in the cage,
if Roman's not as the last guy.
If the last guy isn't in the cage, Brock can't be held to a forfeit because the match technically hasn't started yet.
Mm-hmm.
So that was good that they clarified that, because I sure was like, what is this idiot doing? He's going to ruin the whole fucking thing. So we got... We got Brock waiting for Roman at the end of the ramp. He starts beating the holy hell out of Roman Reigns all the way over to the ringside area. He F5s him on the announce table. He's then throwing him up against the War Games cage before throwing him in the cage to officially start the War Games match. He gives Roman an F5, and Cody breaks it up.
Oh.
Cody and Punk then jump on top of Brock. They give Brock a GTS and a Crossroads. Logan Paul breaks it up with a splash. Logan then asks for his brass knuckles, and he goes to hit Roman Reigns with them, but Roman counters it. Logan looked like such an odd... Logan did fine, but he looked like an odd man out here.
Yeah, physically, he did very fine in the match,
he did.
Man. But he was just fucking... You ever seen that image where it's like it's your custom character in a cutscene and it just doesn't fit?
No,
that was Logan Paul here.
100%.
He was your My Career character in a War Games match that they booked for you in that fucking My Career. He visually just did not fit in this match, dog. He really didn't.
Bro. Not at all. So Roman then grabs his brass knuckles and punches and spears Logan. He then spears Bronson Reed. Brock Lesnar, Jay grabs Brock to try to get Roman to spear him through the table that was set up in the corner. That was like half broken because Jay got like suplexed into the corner of it. So it was like kind of broken at the bottom. Brock then picks up Jay Uso as Uso's standing there waiting for Roman to spear him. I thought this was a perfect opportunity to have Brock pull Jay Uso in front of him and have Roman spear Jay.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I guess if that storyline really is dropped, then
they dropped it and they didn't do that at all.
Then they didn't. Yeah, then I guess they felt there was no need to do the spot. But I thought that would have been a great opportunity to do that. But Brock picks up Jay Uso in fireman's carry position for the F5, and Roman spears Brock through the table as Jey Uso damn near like falls like halfway on his head. It
just flopped off.
I was gonna say he literally just like plopped off to the side. Braun Breaker on the other side of the ring spears Cody Rhodes. He hits the ropes a couple times, spears Cody Rhodes. He then is getting some offense in on CM Punk. Punk starts to regain offense before we see a masked man climb the War Games cage.
I feel that.
He hits CM Punk. Yeah, right. He hits CM Punk with a like very
stiff
and odd looking super kick. And then he hits him with a stomp.
Oh my God.
The crowd's going nuts because these idiots probably thought that this was actually Seth Rollins. Michael Cole's trying to play it off like, wait a minute.
Wait, what? What?
Wade Barrett's the only one like, Rollins just had surgery. That's not Seth Rollins.
Literally. He literally said those shoulders are way too broad to ever be Seth Rollins because that is the exact case.
Seriously. So the Masked Man stomps CM Punk. Excuse me. Braun Breaker is looking very confused at this point, and the Masked Man then climbs up the cage and runs away as Braun puts the straps back up just to take them back down.
Love when he does that fucking spot. It's hilarious. Every time it pops me.
He hits the ropes a couple times and spears CM Punk. He spears CM Punk to give his War Games team the victory as the heels win the match and they have their WWE 2K25
celebration.
Generic heel victory number 6 animation on the outside of the ring.
Like dead ass just put their hands up.
As Braun Breaker and Brock Lesnar are sitting there patting each other's backs.
They're just boys.
So we're not gonna build the Bronson and Brock, Braun and Brock, nothing.
Something. Dude.
So we get nothing here is essentially what you're telling me.
Yep.
Thanks. After the match, all the baby faces are in the ring sitting there. Jimmy and Jay are pretty much still sleeping. They were complete non-factors in this whole thing.
Genuinely, the Usos were a complete non-factor.
Roman walks up to CM Punk. And he helps Punk up. Punk then puts out his fist and Roman gives him knuckles. He goes to help up Cody, but then doesn't help him. So Cody gets up himself and gets in Roman's face. And Roman just kind of laughs him off, walks past him. He gets out of the ring, so he's standing in between both rings now. And he looks back at Cody, and he tells him, this is the last time we're teaming together. At this point, Punk gets in between the middle of the cage. So he's standing on a little platform with Roman. And I'm sitting there like,
okay.
Okay, is Roman going to spear Punk? Is he going to, solidify? Is he going to, tease like they said the WrestleMania 41 match? Cuz in my head I'm like thinking it's Punk. We then just go to black screen.
They just literally fade to black. There were so many moments where he could have just speared Punk. He could have punched Superman, punched him, something. Dead ass. Just help the man up. Basically gives one last fifth pump, tells him deuces. Fucking just fucks with Cody and says he's never going to team with him again. And that's literally it. You didn't tease to the match at all. So what was the point of any of this? If this was the whole purpose to your War Games match, where was the purpose? Because you didn't do what you're supposed to do to set this up.
And the worst thing about this is all signs would point. Again, if this was the tease you had in mind, first of all, that was an awful tease.
That was god awful.
And second of all, if you teased anything,
You teased Cody.
you teased very obviously Punk and Roman are cool.
For some reason.
And you also teased very obviously that it's Cody that Roman is going to be gunning for. Which, again, that is what you fucking had in mind. That is your tease. To run back Rhodes and Reigns 3. I said it in the intro to the very start of this post-show review. Those two have great chemistry. I don't have a problem with them in the ring at all. But all the young guys you have on your roster that could learn from working with a Cody Rhodes or a Roman Reigns at a WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm. This is what you do.
You just give us a match that you previously gave us 2 years in a row.
Both.
As the night 2 main event.
Exactly. Like, dude, give us something different. Give Roman something different, dude. I love every time Roman interacts with not the same people every day.
Yes.
It's actually really awesome, dude. That's what I want to see.
And if they teased anything, it's that, and if they teased anything for Punk, it's not that we're getting, Braun and Brock, but Mania, we might be looking at Braun and Punk. He pinned Punk clean.
He did pin Punk clean. He's been gunning for the world title. I mean, this is the way to do it. He's about to have more backup with Theory, which is the theory for the mask guy. It's pretty obvious. So it's like, what? You're just running back the same old match. And again, you talk about fresh stuff. How about you have Roman, if he's going to go after a world title, how about he goes after a fresh world title to him? I don't know, CM Punk's world title? Maybe this is supposed to be, one of those Triple H swerves where it looks like it's going one direction, but it does go a different direction. Maybe you could book it where Roman's initial plan is to go for Cody, but something happens again between him and Punk where he feels like he has to go for Punk. That's a good way out of this, but from the looks of it, from what we heard, it looks like he's going for Cody, and that sounds egregious again. Like, come on, man. Be original.
There was so much you could have done to tease WrestleMania here. Again, you could have had Jey Uso turn in this match to cost the babyfaces. You could have teased Braun and Brock, Bronson and Brock. You could have teased Roman and Punk.
Come on, man.
Nothing. Now, again, Braun and Punk isn't the worst idea. I actually like the sound of that, but Cody and Roman 3? I just don't care to see that at Mania again. I'm sorry.
I really don't. Not at Mania, dude.
Again, when are you going to put these older, experienced guys with some of your younger guys that are going to be here?
I was going to say, if you're going to keep these older, experienced guys as champion, you at least set them up against a younger guy to have a better dynamic, dude. It's old guy we've seen before versus old guy we've seen before in a matchup we've literally seen twice in the main event of WrestleMania before. It's tiring, man. Give us something fresh. This shit is given to us. This menu is overdone. We've eaten this menu for 2-3 years straight. It's tiring. You gotta switch it up. I don't want the normal red sauce pasta. Give me some Alfredo. Give me something, bro. Change up the menu, please.
Well, the way Triple H is going, it's gonna look like another Mania, like WrestleMania 41, where you are just left constantly asking, who asked for this?
Literally.
Who?
Not me.
Not me. Not any of you guys. I don't know, man. Again, the match itself, there was points that I liked. There was things that I liked in this, but again, there was a lot of things in that. I thought, to speak on some positives on this, I thought Punk and Cody did great. I thought Roman did great. Logan Paul was even great in the match. Drew Drew did good. For me, the standout in here was Braun Breaker.
He was.
I think Braun Breaker was great in this War Games match. Bronson Reed also never got a bad thing to say about Bronson Reed.
No.
Thought he did great as well. But yeah, I mean, there was positives from this match, man. It wasn't completely horrible. I just think, again, storyline wise, when you analyze each story here, you could have just done so much more, but that seems to be the name of Triple H's game, man. He shows up to underwhelm.
He really does. He shows up, he underwhelms, because to him, I'm going to underwhelm now because I got something planned in the future. When you do that every single time, you don't get a payoff with Triple H. You just don't, man. It's a never-ending show.
It's just a never-ending cycle of you waiting.
You're just waiting. A WWE and Triple H just makes you wait for everything all the time, man, and it's very tiring.
It is. It absolutely is. So, yeah, that was everything. And that was your men's War Games match, which, like I said, I thought it was okay. Again, it wasn't an atrocious match or anything like that. My fears about Brock, unfortunately, did end up coming true for the most part. I think he kind of just went in there, did whatever he wanted, didn't really care to make anybody look good.
No.
Other than Roman Reigns, which yippee-ki-yay, how many times have we fucking seen, Brock Lesnar try to get Roman Reigns over? That was a fucking staple in the Vince era, but
genuinely,
I mean, it is something that just, it is just something to me that did feel very missed the mark. It feels like there's a lot of untapped potential that could have been tonight.
100%. It very much underwhelmed, and there was a lot on the table, and there was a lot of plates on the table. You put almost no food on the table, man. It looked like the Women's WrestleMania ad picture, man. There's just no food on the plate at the end of the day. You could have. You just didn't give us food, and I'm hungry still, man.
Yeah, for sure. So, with all of that being said, that is gonna do it for this edition of NHP, man. This has been your Survivor Series War Games San Diego official post-show review. Thank you guys, as always, for joining us here today for another edition of the post-show. As we want to thank you guys, everybody in the replay, my guys in the Replay Mafia, and everybody in the live chat. We got Bell, Gotti, we got Hunter, JT, and Manager Logan. Thank you guys so very much for joining us. As always, we appreciate the hell out of you guys, man. And it has been a pleasure, my Johnny.
And I, Sir K.
That is going to do it for this edition of NHP. Thank you guys, as always, for joining us here today for your Survivor Series War Games San Diego post-show review. Thank you guys, as always. And the next time you will be seeing us for one of these post-show reviews, the last time will indeed be now, as now we are past midnight, so it is about 13 days away.
From the 13th.
Yikes.
Damn, man. It's going to be sad.
It really is, bro. It really is. So, with all of that being said, thank you guys so very much. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you all on Tuesday at 12 p.m. Central with NHP Unscripted.
Peace.